Should I have the light off? Would that make it scarier? I was just here by myself in the darkness. The couch looks comfy. No, it looks sick, eh? Yeah, okay. And I'll light myself using this, which is part of my part of my selfie stick. Okay, we'll get the warm light for this. There. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is exciting. I'm excited. Don't cheese. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where can I place this? Ooh, scary. Right, I'm gonna read you stories, creepypastas from the internet. I'm gonna change the title of my stream real quick. I'll call it Reading Creepypastas. Reading Creepypasta in Esfand's house. All right, there we go. Plus anniversary. Woo! Finally did it, chat. Fuck yeah. And it's the thriller music playing at the same time. All right, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Come on, aim at me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start. Let us begin. The frightening bedtime stories of Sebbywebz TV. Genius actor. What shall we start with? Also, yeah, welcome in, guys. Sorry if I missed any chats earlier. Thank you. You're growing a bag of chips? Nice, nice, nice. The couch looks comfy. Scuba? No, it's actually insane. Miss Colette, welcome in. Cherith Gainsborough, thank you very much. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe I need to shorten this a wee tad there. Ooh, that's better. Ooh. Behold. Behold. It's time. We're going to be reading... Yeah. All right, here we go. Ooh! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will now be reading creepypastas to give you spine-tingling thrills and chills. We will start with... Adam and Rem. Ooh. It's going to be like this. I shall read it now. Adam and Rem. Wait, so what is this? October 10th, jobs and occupations, psychological horror, science fiction. I won't spoil anything. Okay. Estimated reading time 29 minutes? Are you fucking for real? We will not be reading Adam and Rem. We will read another one that's perhaps a bit shorter. Let's see how long this one is. Yes, ooh. Yes, that read time was far too scary for me to engage in. Ooh! So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we'll be doing something else. Go on, open up. Open up. Open up so I can read you. 22 minutes? Well, that's a bit better, but... It's a little bit better, but I want one that's not quite so fucking long. I'll open up a few of these. Let's see. We'll open that in a new tab. We'll open this one in a new tab. Fucks. How is the internet on my phone so fucking slow? Are you fucking for real? You fucking for real? Fucking shitlord. Oh no, my Twitch closed. No. What the fuck is wrong with this phone? Now my Twitch is closed. Now I can't even read chat anymore. How? How phone? Come on. I actually can't even see my own Twitch. My own fucking stream unless this opens up. Come on. Come on, you fucking dickhead. You fucking piece of shit. Come on, let me see chat. Read Goldilocks. 29 minutes is too terrifying. 29 is fine, you have the patience? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, all right, well, also Nushi, thank you for the happy partiversary. Got your mood ready? Good. Let us begin. Ahem. All right, fuck it. We'll just do what we gotta do. How do I'm trying to find a good spot for this light. You know what, maybe I'll use the other one as well. Because I'm just terribly lit otherwise. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Another frighteningly effective light. Ooh. Yes, much better. Ooh. There we go. Now I'm not lit like an absolute cucklord. Behold, I will sit here and frighten you with stories from the beyond. Ooh. Wait, hang on. Yes, ooh. Time to begin. So, let's get the music back on. Come on. Why is everything just shutting down on my fucking piece of fucking shit? Actually, no, we need scary music. Oh, yes. Yes. Scary horror ambient music. Ambience. Oh, yes. 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 Come on. Scary horror ambient music. Gotcha. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, I like this. I like this very much. How does that sound, chat? Can you hear that? Does that sound good? No, I closed the tab. No, it's fine. I've got it. All right. How's that sound? Is that scary? All right. Although, thank you, Water Squid, for the happy partiversary. All right. That's not stalling, that's just tech issues. Now it's over. Now we can begin the stream. Gather round, chat, gather round, for I'll be reading you a terrifying story. Am I? I'm not mirrored. I'm not mirrored. Ooh. I shall be reading you the terrifying story of... Wait, this one. Oh, this is gonna be good. I found a letter from my stalker. Yes. That is what we would... No, I don't want to enlarge my penis. Close this. Close it. Are you fucking... Is this ad seriously not letting me close? Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? Come on. You are fucking joking me. You are actually fucking kidding me. Oh, yes. Oh. And it's only 12 minutes long. It's open. All right, good, you're good. It's fine. It's fine. No, my lights. You're just maybe this will work better. Come on, open up. IRL link. Why is a Rav's account linked into this? This is my phone. No, well then fuck off then. Get. I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to have this many technical issues, but someone is having a fucking laugh right now. Someone is having a fucking laugh. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus. Well, looks like I found who my stalker is. It was him all along. But it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen of Sebbywebz TV, thank you for the follow. It's time for a terrifying stream. Just want to check one thing. Okay, now we'll keep it flipped. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I shall now read a copy-paster, or shall I say, a creepypasta. It is titled, I Found a Letter from My Stalker. Written by Minister of Foe. And it goes exactly like this. Just 1 second. Wait, why is it resizing? It goes like this. I found this note nailed onto a tree on my front lawn. I really don't know how to describe it. I'll just let you read it yourself. I saw you today. It was your birthday. You didn't see me. You hardly ever do these days. Your skin looked so nice and healthy, and your eyes, they were the most beautiful I'd ever seen them. You've grown so much. I remember how different you used to look when you were younger. I remember the day I first met you. It was 4 years ago. I was sitting at my desk, head down, listening to the teacher rattling off names for attendance. The teacher called out a name that I didn't recognize, and a stranger's voice answered beside me. Was there a new student? The teacher didn't pause for a second, just continued calling out name after name. I turned my head to where the voice had come from. I saw you, a pale thing, so thin, your eyes so red, at a seat that should have been empty. Just 1 moment while I adjust my selfie stick. Just 1 moment. There we go. Yes. I saw the fireflies flying around you, flickering. Dozens of them, never straying far. I saw them going through you, coming out through your skin like you were a mist to them. Can you believe I thought you were a ghost? No one else seems to acknowledge the new stranger sitting at the back of the class. Class after class, hour after hour, passed as I waited for something to happen, for someone to notice you, for you to leave, for you to let out a ghoulish scream and claw at me, like in the horror story I was certain I was set in, but nothing happened. Teachers came and went. My classmates laughed and slept, and you just sat there. The bell rang for recess. The other kids ran to their mundanities for the day, leaving me and you together in the empty classroom. You stood up, pulled a chair from the desk next to you, making it face your desk. You turned your head to me and spoke. Well, you're slow today. Come on, ask me your questions. I don't know why I didn't run away screaming at that moment. Probably it would have turned out for the better in the long run, but let's not speculate. I guess at that point in my life, I was pretty bloody lonely. I figured there was only a 50-50 chance that you would eat me, and the other 50 was that someone wanted to talk with me. Kid priorities don't make sense to me either these days. Also, wait a minute, where'd my music go? Hang on. Play. Ah, yes. For a moment, my YouTube cut out, and my ambient sounds are gone, but it's fine, for they're back now. Where'd they go? Are you fucking for real? Yes, they're back on again. Ooh. Just 1 moment while I try to pull up my chat, because are you fucking for real? Stop it. Stop. Why is this loading so slowly? Come on. Go on. Let me see my spine-tingling chat. Ooh. Ah, yes. And there it is. Oh, good. My chat's back once again. And so is the music. And now I shall continue the story. Wait, hang on. Is it? Okay, good. My page nearly refreshed, but now it's time to continue the story. So, I went along with the flow. I walked over to your desk, sat down on the chair. Oh God, my neck is really sore. Oh, fucking hell. It's fine. I'll just put my selfie stick a bit lower. Yes, there it is. So I went along with the flow. I walked over to your desk, sat down on the chair you pulled for me, and asked you a question. What are you? You told me you didn't know. You said that once you were a child, just like me, with parents and friends. You used to go to the same schools as me. Then one day, one ordinary day, when you were 10, you just woke up and you were like this, covered in fireflies, and no one could remember you the moment they concentrated on anything else. No one, not even your parents. You told me how I'd notice you every day, how I'd think of you until recess every day, how I'd come to you every day, how you would talk every day, how we would meet for the first time every day for the last 3 years, and how I'd forget the instant I'd walked out of the room, how everyone would forget you, how the fireflies would make them, how for the last 3 years you'd been alone. Your story was very hard to believe, so I didn't. I asked what reality prank show I was on. I asked if I was getting punked. I asked if I was on Jack Doherty's stream. No, I'm sorry, that's not in the script. You looked well, unimpressed, and you asked me to continue telling my story. I was caught off guard by the non sequitur. You said last time I was here I was telling you a story, a horror story, about a haunted house. As you detailed the story, goosebumps prickled my skin, and I started to get an erection. No, I didn't. No, I lied. Sorry. I didn't get a boner. My penis is tiny. However, it was a story I'd been making up in my head. A story I hadn't told anyone. At that moment, a million reactions were open to me, all simultaneously adequate and inadequate. But the only thing that seemed proper was to finish the story for you, so I did. Halfway through, you interrupted to ask me if my mother had recovered from her sickness. I had to shake my head, a bit ashamed of the fact that I'd shared this private matter to a stranger. The story ended a few minutes before recess. Also, just 1 second, I need to adjust my selfie stick. Yes, I adjusted it in a terrifying way. But then, gotta extend it out here, but then, yes, My class was in another room. Wait, am I... No, it's refreshing, no! Then the page refreshed, and I lost my place, but it was fine, for I was not very far into the story, and by scrolling down a little, I was able to... Stop fucking refreshing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Wait. I will do this. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait. And there we are. Good. Back to where I was before. Yes. My next class was in another room. You told me to go. Your steadiness took me back. You seemed so accepting of your fate, like you'd already gotten used to the idea of being forgotten forever. I was a kid back then, not a particularly smart kid, and I was probably one on the onset of a crush, so you can excuse what I did next as an example of my childhood stupidity. I scrolled past many ads, and then I found the next part of the story. I grabbed my scissors, pressed it against my arm's skin, and dug it in. As it drew blood, I pushed it forwards until the cut formed the shape I wanted. Letter by letter, I carved your name onto my arm. Just so you know, I don't regret it. Don't get me wrong, kid power might have made me do it, but it sure as hell didn't make the pain go away. It was one of the most painful experiences of my life. But even then, as a kid, I thought that what was happening to you was unfair. I remember how your eyes looked when you saw that. The confusion, how strange it was that anyone would want to remember. I changed the angle of my selfie stick and adjusted my position. Yes, that looks slightly better and feels better too. When I woke the next day, I saw your name on my arm. I remembered you. I did not forget. That day, for the first time, we had a conversation that wasn't so one-sided. You said that no one had ever done anything like that before and suggested that I might have a mental illness. I won't deny it. That drew a little blood. As he talked, a creeping thought came into my head. Did you prefer it when I didn't remember? Ooh. That night, I was sitting on my bed, staring at your name on my arm, wondering if I should cover it up so I couldn't see it and give you back your privacy, when I heard a crash. I looked up to see my bedroom window shattered and a dirty rock on my floor. I looked out the cracked window to see a dark figure on my lawn. You were outside yelling about how we should hang out. It took me a while to get used to how bad you were at talking to people. Years without practice had made you quite a bit rusty. It was all right. We had a lot of time. For the next 2 years, we spent most of our free time together. Most of the time, we talked. You'd tell me an aspect of your life and how you'd lived. You still stayed in your old house. Your parents never noticed the food that had gone missing, never noticed the extra room, or that you'd stolen the extra keys. One night, I confided in you that I was beginning to think that you were part of my imagination, Fight Club style. After all, what could you do to me that I couldn't do to myself? You spent the next month or so trying to leave bite marks on my ear or my neck to prove a point. I still have a few scars on my ear, so I guess I did. You even circumcised me with your teeth. No, you didn't. I just made that up. That was a joke. I lied. That wasn't in the script. However, this was. Looking back, I could see the warning signs even then. Your skin seemed to get worse and worse, paler and paler, and you'd rubbed your eyes raw. No, don't refresh. No. What? No. No. Why'd the page? No, the page didn't refresh, no. It simply jumped up to the top of the page and I lost my place, but it's fine. I will find it again. Let's see, where was I? Yes. There I was. So, here. Yes. It was in winter that we had our wake-up call. Ooh. The morning began like any other. I woke up, brushed my teeth, started searching for clothes to wear. It was a winter morning, and my room was dark, so I didn't see your name on my arm. The cold sent shivers through my body, and pulled out a long-sleeve jacket. A small bell rang in my head. Don't you usually roll your sleeves up? Yes, and why did I? That was annoying. I finished tidying up and headed to school. On the bus, I felt oddly content, like something I'd been worrying about had just disappeared. I walked up the school stairs, down the hall, through my classroom door, and sat down at my desk. The same feeling of a burden forgotten hounded my mind. What was I forgetting? I'm sorry. I'd eaten Whataburger before, and a bit of it just came up. I'm sorry. But back to the story. When recess came, sorry. I remembered a funny joke, but it was about Genshin waifus, but it's irrelevant. And then I continued the story. Wait, stop. Wait. When recess came, I sat at my desk while my classmates ran out. Ooh, it felt like a ritual, but I don't know what for. I was contemplating just walking out to join them when I heard something. I heard something. It was something small in the wind, like a whisper, but it came over, incessant. It sounded like my name. I knew this was strange, and that this was worth my attention, but I felt oddly calm. Everything would be all right. Everything would be fine. Just ignore it. I sat there at my desk, my mind a war zone between two conflicting, contradictory voices, when I felt a force tugging on my sleeve. The moment I noticed this, my jacket sleeve tore open. I saw your name on my arm, and that your hand had ripped my jacket open. You'd been yelling at me for over 20 minutes. I think that this was the moment we realized how on edge our friendship really was. One accident away from complete erasure. We spent most of the next year in the town library together, trying to find out what the Fireflies were. It wasn't really a problem for me. Hang on. Yes. What if I read it like this? It wasn't really a problem for me. Because of my mother's treatment, my family couldn't afford to go on any trips, and our house didn't have heating anymore. So I was happy to spend my time with you. Trying to find information was a puzzle in and of itself. After all, how would I read about people I couldn't remember? And how would you find out who was special when no one could even remember enough about them to record them? We found our old family trees and records. Individually, we'd write down the names of everyone in the books on 2 lists. Then we would compare. The names I hadn't remembered to write down, but you had, would become the focus. They were the names who were under the curse of the Fireflies. We compiled a list of suspicious books we thought might help us because they were written by or were about the people that we were searching for. I read the books with a list of names side by side, reading it again for every page of the book. You scoured the internet on the library computers, on the lookout for articles about people. Our search would lead us to the first glimpse of what we got was really happening to you. It was late at night when we found the picture. I was a bit drowsy at the time, and almost about to nod off when I heard a sharp intake of breath. I turned to see you standing up, pointing at the screen. I didn't see anything. Well, anything noteworthy. On the screen was a picture of a clearing somewhere in the woods. You held out your piece of paper where you'd marked out 2 names. Susie Appleby Regan, 13. Terry Appleby Regan, 12. Siblings. For a moment I saw the paper and the screen side by side. Side by side. And then I saw them. 2 figures emerging from the woods towards the camera. They were almost humanoid, with the exception of their limbs, which stretched to nightmarish proportions. Their blank, white skin was that of a pure albino, and they looked more like tree bark than anything you expected to find on a mammal. A cloud of fireflies surrounded the duo. The short one looked emaciated. I could see their rib cages, and around their eyes. Their eyes? Gods, their eyes. So small, so red. The taller one, with its white hair, didn't look alive anymore. They were little more than... But no, my page... No, don't refresh, for fuck's sake, don't refresh right now. No, scrot this. Yes, for God's sake, this website is fucking shit. However, the taller one, with its white hair, didn't look alive anymore. They were little more than skin wrapped around a skeleton. Fireflies swarmed out of the pair's empty eye sockets. Both reached for the cameraman. I looked at the article surrounding the picture. It was a blog posted by a hiker, 20 years after the last mention of the 2 kids. The picture was a mystery to the cameraman as well. He'd been wanting to go to the woods pictured for a while now, but he never actually remembered going there. The picture just appeared on his camera one day, out of the blue. For a moment I looked at your face, your thin, pale face with those red-veined eyes. Would that be you when my scar faded? Just a walking horror I glimpsed then forgot. We worked through our reading list at a much faster pace starting from that moment. Maybe we should have gone slower. At least every book, every website we left untouched promised hope. The books that we finished and tossed aside promised nothing but that clearing in the woods as one's future. Just 1 second, chat. My glasses will not stop sliding down my nose because my face is rather greasy. So, I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to wipe the grease, and then we will continue the story. Also, thank you, chat, very much for the follows. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not very good at responding to chat right now, but as you can see, I can't easily flick between this copypasta and Twitch chat. Twitch app closes. Just 1 second. I'm going to do this. I'm sorry if that scared you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also sorry if that actually might have scared the housemates as well. They're probably wondering what that sound was, but it was just a creepypasta. It was just a special effect. Also, just stay right there, chat. I'm going to open up Twitch chat again. We will continue the story. Believe me, it will continue. So, oh fuck, it doesn't show any of my chats. Soylent Seb, 5 Nights at Esfand. Ooh, Tenjo. It's a rather good name for a stream. I'm a month late for Halloween. Is this what we call clickbait? Yes. All right. Also, welcome in, chat. Appreciate it. Double Blend, Smart Man, thank you for enjoying all this. Musy, thank you very much. I will now continue the story. Hang on, just gotta adjust my... Ooh. How does that sound? That's way too long. How about... No. Yes. All right, now I shall continue the stream. Sorry if I'm missing some chats, but I must continue the story. We tossed aside a lot of the books. I believe I tore through 3/4 of my reading list before I stumbled upon the journal. Oh God, that horrible journal. The journal used to belong to a mental patient named Joey, who claimed to be a serial killer. He was locked up in an asylum when the police discovered his supposed victims never existed. He was diagnosed with a need for attention and was shoved away. They should have electrocuted him. They should have fried him until his flesh melted and his hair burned. In the journal, he talked about how he carried out his killings. He knew things, bizarre and disturbing things that no one else knew. He knew of strange creatures that lived in the woods. Of them, his favorites were the fireflies. I'm not going to tell you how he summoned these things. I trust you more than anyone, but a thing like this belongs to the ground more than it ever will to the human mind. In the end, it's sufficient to know that these things were not fireflies. Joey would start his ritual by taking a kid. Any kid he pleased. Anyone he pleased. You could take them any time in the dead of night, from their homes or in broad daylight from their front yards. It didn't matter if he was seen. He'd take them to his house and drag them inside. Usually an Amber Alert came up at that point. He didn't care. Like I said, it wouldn't matter soon. Just 1 second, I'm going to adjust my camera. Yes. He dragged them to a special room in his house. Here the fireflies would come and latch onto them. Now, nobody was searching for the kids. Not the police, not the parents, nobody. Jesus. From then on, he could do whatever he wanted to the kid. He'd get bored of them after a day or two, after At that point, he disposed of them. Hacksaw, kitchen knife, anything would work. He detailed a large pit of bodies he kept in the woods, swarming with bugs. Also, if there's any details that are a bit... I'm simply not going to read them. However, you can use your imagination. One day, I guess he got bored of that too. So, he went right to the police station and turned himself in. Not on account of guilt. No, he just wanted someone to know about what he was doing. The sick bastard. Don't get the wrong idea. He never stopped at killing simply them. The asylum doors didn't stop him from doing what he liked. It just made him improvise. He made a new way. He modified the flies so they could survive without a host, just in a dormant state. When someone approached the swarm, it would latch on and begin its effect. Over the years, they would warp horribly into the things we saw in the woods. I wish I could hate him in peace. I wish I could say that the world owed him nothing, but it wouldn't be true. He detailed a way out. On the final page, there was an exact explanation on how to get rid of the fireflies. He must have seen something in my... No, you must have seen something in my face. Because at that moment, you asked if I had found anything. I said no, and closed the book. A few minutes later, you shut down the computer. You picked up the last book and went through it yourself, and when you reached the end cover, you tossed it aside. I asked what we should do now. You said it was all right. I could go home. We talk about it in the morning. I stood up and walked past the shelves of books. I headed for the library entrance, but stopped right outside the door and waited. I waited until I heard the sniffling sounds. I sneaked back to our table where you were quietly sobbing. You had your head in your hands. I sat back down as you raised your eyes to me. You said you wish you'd never met me. How happy you were when you had nothing to lose. How I had ruined your life. You never really gotten better at talking to people. This was the worst love confession I'd ever heard. Why does this keep fucking refreshing? This website is fucking shit. I'm going to use a different website the next time we read one of these. Okay, all right, here we go. Fucking creepypasta.com, you're fucking trash. But anyway, this was the worst love confession I'd ever heard. I remembered how we kissed that night. I remember your hands gripping my hair. I remember that kiss. I wish it could have just been a kiss. I'm sorry I ruined that moment. When my arms were around you, I was close enough to steal a firefly without you noticing. I remember holding the firefly in my hand. I remember how it struggled until it didn't, until it was a part of me. The fireflies shifted. They came over to me and left you. I remember the familiar look in your eyes, the confusion. I never wanted to see that confusion in your eyes again. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to know that. I wasn't really living anyway. You reached for me. I pulled away as the last lights of recognition faded from your eyes. Also, I'm just going to switch to another hand. Why is my neck sore? Hang on. Yes. I'm going to read this. My selfie stick in a different hand. Hang on. Yes. No, what was I saying? Yes, that's what it was. I wasn't really living anyway. You reached for me. I pulled away. As the last lights of recognition faded from your eyes, and then you were just staring at strangers, walking into a crowd of strangers. That was a year ago. You've gotten so much better since then, have so many friends now, so many people at your birthday party. You also look so much healthier. I Haven't been so fortunate. My skin's gotten a lot paler. My eyes, they hurt all the time. I couldn't go to school like you did all those years. I haven't wasted my time, though. I found Joey's pit. The bodies. There were so many bodies. There's a grave for all those people now. Without me, my mother could afford her surgery. She looked so happy. Just yesterday, I saw her playing with my baby brother. I saw you crying yesterday. You were with your friends. You were laughing. And for fuck's sake, that just jumped to the top of the page. Come on. Scroll down. Where was my spot? Yes, there we go. Yes, where was I? Ah, yes. You were with your friends, laughing. For a brief moment, your eyes met mine, and then they were so wet. I think I'm going away now. For good, I think. You're not going to be happy if I stick around. I'm so happy I met you. Even if you don't remember me. Now the note ends. Sometimes I go through a depressive episode. I feel so lonely, even with my friends. I don't know what's going through my head these times. Sometimes I end up in a bathtub, a knife in my hands. Hello! Yes, I am. We're just reading copypastas in the dark.
You're to the shadows, to the void. You're just in the dark like this. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're just reading creepypastas to chat at night. So,
That's fun.
how are you doing?
Good. Are you having fun? Do you need anything?
No, it's good. Just chilling. Just been chilling.
Well, let me ask you anything.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You want these? You can have these. Here you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
Ooh, what are these? Night. Energy and focus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Behold, some terrifying energy and focus caplets thrown down by Bonnie. You should all be following right now. Ooh. I'm also going to read some chats. So, she scared the shit out of you? Jump scare? Wait, she scared you? Wait, you... Were you into the story, guys? Is this okay, guys? Are you enjoying the story? Also, Adam, thank you for the partniversary. You're lost in what's happening, Derpy? Yeah, I don't know. Chai, thank you for the partniversary, guys. Chuck a follow to Kai. To Chai. The skin flake on my lip is distracting. Wait, is there? Well, I'm sorry, Blitzo. Oh, yeah, no, I have it mirrored. Yeah. So, refresh? Wait, did I F? Am I Fing? We good? Okay, good. This is great, mister. Awesome stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll keep doing this. You keep hearing stuff downstairs and you don't know if it's your stream or my house? Oh, my God. All right, let's continue. You thought your voice was in your house, Derby? That's heaps good. All right. I'll finish this off. It's nearly done. Woo. I'm going to... Hang on. I think I just got to hold it up like this. Yeah, fuck it. I fucking hate this gimbal. This sucks. Here we go. Sometimes I go through depressive episodes. I feel so lonely. Even with my friends. I don't know what's going on through my head these times. Sometimes I end up in a bathtub, glazed in cum, with pictures of Raiden, Shogun, and Zhongli all over the walls and on my phone. Until now... Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's not actually in the story. No. I found myself in the bathtub, a knife in my hands and my wrists bleeding. Until now, I thought I was cutting my wrists. I wasn't. The cuts. They're letters. I've been carving a name onto my arm. The end. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was some free acting by me, Sebbywebz TV. Academy Award-winning streamer. And God, my neck is sore. I don't know why. Am I just not sitting up straight or something? Like, why is my neck sore as fuck? Something's wrong. I don't know. Maybe I need to sit properly or some shit like that. Yeah, maybe it's got to be like this. All right, chat. How do you feel about that? Was that an enjoyable story? Claps. Thank you for the claps, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just refreshing, yeah. Thank you. Rhyme for Life. Caliban. Eris. Samiri. Big Savage. Peanut. Mimic. Thank you very much. Skoldrak. Big brain and weak neck muscles. Exactly. Another Brian Cox insult. Wait, that's a Brian Cox insult? Thank you, smart man. Sonic is the first sign of demonic possession. It's called getting old and everything aches. Nah, it's just me. It's just bad posture. Haru Taper. Thank you very much for the subscription right there on Sebbywebz TV. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One more and you go to sleep. Thank you. I'm going to drink some water and then we'll keep doing this. I'm down to keep this going. This is a lot of fun. Ooh. 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 There we go. Oh, God. Oh. And thanks everyone who followed during that stream too. How long will I stream today, Tactical? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Because we were going to be playing football with Esfand tomorrow. But now that might be off the cards. I don't know. I suggested Rock Band, but we did just do a Rock Band like a week ago. However, I did offer to actually buy a bunch of new songs for him, literally as a thank you for, or part of a thank you for letting me stay. And also as a contribution and investment to future Rock Band streams. Because there's a ton of songs there where I'm like, oh, I know this artist, but it doesn't have the song that I know. So, I don't know. That could be good, but depends what he's up for. I don't know. Regardless of all that chat, I'm down to keep going. I'm down to keep going because I'm enjoying this. I appreciate this. It's like a professional audiobook, Eris. Yeah. No, dude, this is a lot of fun. In a way, this has kind of blown my mind. You know what? In a way, the technical difficulty of not being able to stream on the desktop has made me realize I could have always done these audiobooks streams from the start, just in an IRL setting. I never considered this. That's actually fucking crazy. No, I love that. I love when that happens in real life, when sort of you turn a limitation or a weakness actually into a strength or into something good. You know, it's like kintsugi. Do you guys know kintsugi? Kintsugi is the Japanese art of when you break a bowl and it gets broken into a couple of pieces, you fix it but with gold glue. And those lines of gold glue become part of the bowl's identity now. It's actually, you break the bowl on purpose and then you basically glue it back together with gold. And it's fucking sick. And it's actually meant to be a metaphor for life as well, about how the trials and tribulations we go through, or the blows, the injuries we take, can actually be part of forming our unique character. Kintsugi is worth knowing about simply for the concept behind it. So, you listen to an audiobook of mine? Sick. It's good. Dude, Zach, for late night streams, this is actually fucking crazy. It's actually a new meta. All right. I shall do it again. But this time with a brand new story. So, gather round, children. Gather round. It is time for another creepypasta with me, your host, Sebbywebz. Behold. Have I written any books myself? Not really. No. I don't know if I'd be that good a writer. I haven't really ever had the instinct to. I think... Sorry, I was just testing if you were paying attention. No, I'd have to study the structure of storytelling before I did that. I'd have to... Sorry, did that jump scare anyone? I'm curious if that did. I don't know. I'd have to study this. I would want to write a story that's properly structured. But it's hard for me to think that way with creative stuff. That scared you? Lamau, that's how he's good. All right. Let's do another creepypasta But let's see if there's any other ones. We'll keep this website open, but this website keeps refreshing. It is like so many fucking ads that it's fucking bullshit. Famous creepypastas. Oh fuck, it's just back to the same one. God damn it. Maybe I gotta type like, I don't know, creepypastas collection or something? Yeah, maybe collection. Yeah. Oh, these are just books, man. Yeah, I don't want books. Fuck it. All right, fuck it. We're going to have to go through this website, all right? It's going to refresh now and again. It's going to be shit, but we've got no choice. So, no. Fucking hell. Fucking ads, mate. Okay, all right. War of the Worlds. Reddit's pretty good because it upvotes the best stories. Okay, actually, let's go Reddit. Yeah, let's go Reddit, actually. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yes. Actually, one time I wrote a comment on Reddit. It was downvoted by someone who said, actually. The cringiest, dumbest creepypasta you've ever read. Oh. Okay. Clockwork, your time is up. That actually sounds kind of funny. Okay, let's do Clockwork, your time is up. This one apparently is shit. Let's see this one. Let's open that up. I'm down for some comedy creepypastas. Creepypasta. Clockwork, your time is up. Look. Your time is up. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, here we go. How long is this? 19 minutes? All right, we can do that. What do you think, chat? You want to hear one that's just complete shit? So, all right, let's fucking do it. Mad Libs. All right, lots of ads. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to use some lip balm, actually. And I'll drink a bit of water just so I can just do this in one go. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Come on. Here we go. Ah, there you are. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I bet that'd make a really scary clip if it was like just those few seconds completely out of context. All right. Not fucking about. My lips are all balmed and stuff, and we'll do this. Sorry, is that actually scary? I'm sorry, chat. Hey, what other stream do you get that kind of jump scare? What other stream do you get that scared from? See some clips coming from this? Someone clipped that. That was actually hey scared. Sounds like a door was opening. Nah, I love those sounds they make and shit. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Time. Appreciate it, Kruzek. That's sick. All right, sorry for scaring you guys. Now it's time to really scare you with a creepypasta that was voted terrible and cringe. It is called Clockwork. Your time is up. Ahem. A little girl sat in her room. Her messy brown hair was put into little pigtails as her hazel eyes stared at the door. She hugged her stuffed giraffe close to her little body and listened closely to the yells of her father and mother. "I should have never had any damned kids," he screamed in a loud, deep voice. "All they do is make messes and complain, and they draw on the walls." He was interrupted by the shrill, angry yell of the girl's mother. They're children, David. They don't know any better." "Oh, fuck me, Mary Beth. I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. I had just about enough of them." "And what are you planning to do about it?" The girl heard loud footsteps coming towards her room. The girl heard loud footsteps coming towards her room, and she hugged her giraffe closer. The door opened violently. In the doorway stood her large, infuriated, overweight father. In one of his meaty hands, he held a large textbook. "David, oh gosh, stop it!" screamed her mother. But the father ignored his wife's pleading cries. He grabbed the little girl harshly by the collar, and she screamed and kicked, trembling in fear. The girl's father held up the textbook. "This is for drawing on my fucking walls, you little bitch!" God. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. This is just so fucking shit already. This is so crap. I'm sorry. Years later, the little girl, now known as Natalie, was 9 years old. Going through the stage of puberty, she was naturally a little chubby. Like the usual, she sat in her room watching TV. Her dad was ranting about some economic crap that she really couldn't give less of a shit about as she munched on some popcorn. I'm just going to put this here. No, I lost the page. No. It was getting so good. Okay, she was also... Hang on, come on. Don't refresh, I swear to fucking God. When you're scrolling and the ads just make the text jump up and down all over the place, I'm so sick of this shit. Anyway, okay, here we go. Her dad was ranting about some economic crap that she really could give less of a shit about as she munched on some popcorn. She was also currently drawing a picture. There was a bit of gore on it, but strangely, she really liked drawing blood. It gave her some weird satisfaction. Other than that, multitasking was no problem for her. It became apparent to her at a young age, after having to do so much hard work and labor, that she was able to do so many things at once. Drawing ended up being her talent and passion. It was her way of escaping from reality. It was her way of... it was a way of escaping from reality whenever something bad would rear its ugly head and peer in, or when she was simply bored. Why the fuck did this just refresh again? Why? Are you fucking for real? I didn't even click on an ad. What the fuck is this? This creepypasta.com website is fucking shit. This is unusable on phone. This is fucking AIDS. Hang on, wait, okay, fucking hell. Let me get the music back on. Come on, play. And now my YouTube's frozen. Now my YouTube just fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, back to the video. Come on, play. And then the music was back on. Right. Just 1 second. Where was I? Oh yes, that's right. It was her way of escaping from reality, drawing, whenever something bad would rear its ugly head and peer in, or when she was simply bored. She suddenly heard the closing of the door and looked to the left, pausing on munching her popcorn. There stood her brother Lucas, who was 14 years old. What is it? She could still hear her father yelling from outside. "Hey, is Dad scaring you?" He let out a chuckle. "No way. I think we're both used to his yelling by now." There was a long pause. "So, why are you still in here?" He played with his sleeves slightly and twitched a bit. "I have to ask you something." He trained his eyes on her. She frowned slightly, growing impatient with her brother interrupting her movie and drawing. Wait, hang on. Oh no, this is the brother talking, sorry. What? He moved a little closer. You said you want to be cool and grown up like a teenager, right? She nodded and suddenly brightened up slightly. Well, I have an offer. Just spit it out, you dimwit. You know what? Well, you know what guys and girls do together sometimes, right? The next day at school, Natalie did not say a word. She did not speak for the whole day. She didn't have anyone to speak to anyway. Nobody could know. Nobody should know. And so, nobody would. Her teacher picked up on a few of her puzzled expressions, but she dismissed it as if she did not understand the lesson. Natalie also felt as if she was What is this horrible story? What the fuck is this horrible story? What the fuck am I reading here? What is this? I'm going to look at chat for a second because I'm going to see what you guys are. I'm going to see what's going on here. This story is fucking shit, man. Does every story involve kids? This is horrible. Who's creeping out the cast? Can you not copy and paste the story note? Alpha, send the link and someone can copy and paste it somewhere. Yeah, is this some fucking incest story? Hang on. Wait a minute, let's see where this goes. She had no idea it could hurt. Okay, something really, okay, fucking hell. Feeling scared, she walked home and silently to her room. But later in the day, she was once again greeted by her brother. Nobody would know. At school, she finally decided to tell someone. Even though they weren't her friends, she just felt she had to. She walked up to the group of girls she would occasionally see in the hallway. Wait a second, hang on, we're just gonna... They looked like nice girls, and Natalie had occasionally talked to them before. Hey, Mia. The ginger girl looked at Natalie with a straight face. Yeah? Mia said to Natalie, I've really got to talk to you about something. It's been going on for a while, and you and your friends, well, I feel that you're the only people I can trust. Mia and her friends seem to pull out little smirks. This is horribly written. Like, I can't even tell what's like narration or when they're speaking or not. But anyway, Mia and her friends seem to pull out little smirks, but only for a moment. Little did Natalie know that they were hungry for gossip. All right, you can trust us. What's up? One day later was all it took. She'd been getting constant remarks on social networking sites, such as Facebook. One time, someone even called her a whore. Not to mention, their lunch had ended up getting in her hair. It was going to be the least of her problems, but Natalie, being only 9, could not help but be greatly upset at this fact. Okay. 3 a.m. School night. Her mother was going to kill her in Minecraft. The girl known as Natalie was now 16. She was productive in high school, close to the honor roll. For once, she felt calm and happy. Though, like the usual, she would occasionally become a hermit in her room, hiding away from her dad, who still liked to constantly yell and scream about the economy, money, and politics, and all the other bullshit that she was flat out tired of hearing. That is actually this is actually the dialogue. This is actually written. This is actually the thing. Sounds like the lowest rated story on this website too. Oh my god. Breaking characters are the best parts. Jesus Christ, mate. The gas station creepypasta is OG. Okay, I'll do that one. I'll do that next one. Oh, it's an entire series. Okay, fuck. Oh god, my neck. Why is it? Maybe it's scary if I read it like this. Hang on. What if I read it like this? Oh god, that's so good for my neck. This looks horrible, man. But it feels good. Oh god, my neck. Oh god, that's good. Oh yes. Lazy pasta streams. Oh god, this is really stupid, man. Hang on, maybe I can put this here. Yes. But I'll do a really dim light. Hang on. With a really dim light. What's the dimmest I can go? Yes. Oh god, I'm gonna do this just to... This looks so fucking stupid. This is so lazy, man. All right, I'll do it like this. Okay, let's see where the story goes. This story is fucking atrocious, man, but let's see where it's going. Where are we? Ah, here we are. Her eyes started to feel heavy. She had an assignment to work on, but that was no longer important to her. All that was on her mind was sleep. She closed her laptop, and after her eyes adjusted to the darkness slightly, she saw her old, worn-down stuffed giraffe in the corner. She stared at it, in complete and utter silence, memories passing through her mind. She felt tears come to her eyes, but quickly she blinked them back. No more breaking, she thought to herself, but she continued to stare at it. What the fuck are you looking at? She said to the stuffed object. It simply stared back with soft, black, beady eyes. She shook her head and stood up. She looked down sadly at the little toy animal, and she gently picked it up in her arms. She cradled it and softly spoke to it. I'm going to make this a lot taller and maybe angle this down a bit. Yes. Oh, that just... Now it's like I'm dead. It's like I'm just dying on the couch reading a creepypasta. And then I died of cringe. Hang on. Oh gosh. That's too high. It's too high. There it is. Okay. I'm sorry. Fuck. Hang on. No, that's still too high. Hang on. Just a bit lower. Yes. I'm sorry. Some tears ran down her face. She petted rough, soft fur softly as she lay down on her bed. She slowly went to sleep. She was woken up by the angry growls of her mother. Exhausted, she slowly opened one of her eyes. I can't believe I forgot to take that laptop away. You were on it all night, weren't you? Oh gosh. Natalie sighed and pressed her face deeper into the pillow, hugging her giraffe closer. I'm going to move this a bit closer as well. Just put this back up. Put this up a second. Come on. There we go. Ooh. So her mother took her laptop away, and she couldn't browse Facebook. Natalie sighed and pressed her face into the pillow, hugging the giraffe closer. Her mother sighed and walked out. She took a shower, brushed her teeth, ate some breakfast. Then she got dressed. She put on a grey and blue hoodie with fur inside its hood. It wasn't her favourite, but it was the only one she could wear to school due to the others being in the wash. She also put on some black jeans and some thin, fashionable boots. Finally, she went down the stairs to get driven to school. She hopped in the car, and her mum sped off. However, on the way there, due to a lack of sleep, she slowly put her head against the window of the car and began to drift off. Her dreams, or more accurately, her nightmares, consisted firstly of her... Oh, come on. The things that happened to her as a child. I'm not going to word it like this. Oh my God. She was jolted awake by the sound of her mother's voice. We're here, her mother said with annoyance in her voice, most likely from catching Natalie napping again. She looked at the large sign of the school which read Walkerville Collegiate Institute of the Creative Fine Arts. She sighed tiredly and stepped out, putting her backpack on her shoulder. Oh gosh, see you, she proclaimed and closed the car door. She walked into the school and chatted with a couple of friends until she went up to the locker on the 3rd floor. She grabbed her books. Before the 5 minutes of time was over, she ran to class. Her English teacher annoyedly put, are you fucking serious? Is this refreshing again? Are you fucking serious? It's fine. But it was fine. Hang on, let me... I scrolled, trying to find my place in the story, but the page hadn't loaded. It was loading for quite some time, until, this story is so shit. I don't know, do you want to keep going with the story? It's kind of just crap, really. Like, the premise is just shit. It's, like, not really well written. It's just going through school, and it's just, I don't know. It's just TOS and shit. So I don't know. Yeah. Voice acting is one thing, but this brother's really doing it. Send, I really am. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch this up. This is just crap. We need to find a good one. I get it. It's so cringe. It's actually scary. W personality wins every time. I appreciate it, Senpai. My God, not the Facebook. Kureko Cake, thank you for the happy part-anniversary. Thank you. Thank you very much. Never a bad time for spooky. Don't torture yourself. Yes, it's fucked. All right. Sorry for missing any chats. Let's move. Let's do a different one. This one's just kind of like just shit. It's not as funny when it's just shit. It was funny at first. The part where the dad just walks in and is like, "This is for drawing on the walls, you fucking bitch." That was like the funniest opening, and then it just got heaps like crap from there. So, Tales from the Gas Station. Yeah, are they good? I mean, do you guys already know Tales from the Gas Station? Nah, it's all good. Dial up. Appreciate it, man. If you can't sub, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go for a famous creepypasta. I want to see what we got there. I want to see if we can do one there. 1999. Oh God, these all involve fucking kids, man. I don't want to do that, man. But I want something that's just like, ooh, okay, Evan, this looks good. Thank you. Gas Station Jack. Tales in the Gas Station. Ooh, you down for that, chat? Does Gas Station Jack sound intriguing to you? It's new to me, and apparently this is famous, so I'm down. Okay, all right. Thank you, Eben. Oh, jeez. You haven't heard it? You're down? Putting in the effort every time is work. Hey, mate, it's how I like to do it. It feels weird if I'm just chilling and not working. You don't know anything about it, Scott? All right, let's do it. Okay, thank you, Eben. I'm going to drink some water and we'll do this one. Sorry, that was a bit crap. I thought I could pull that off, but that wasn't very good. I'm gonna sit on this part of the couch. No, I'm gonna sit on this part of the couch because it's just better. There we go. There we fucking go. Oh, let us continue. Yeah, sorry, chat. That was very low effort. That was like I don't know, a 5 out of 10. Let us continue. Let's bump the brightness back up. There we go. And let's change the light here. There we go. There we go. Yes. That's quite good. So, you got me, buddy. Wicked Sins, thank you very much for the Subaru. Thank you for the 21 months. You fucking legend. Thank you for the subs, and thank you everyone for the follows. You guys are good. Nah, thanks, Evan. Appreciate it. All right, let's do this one. I'm just gonna clean my glasses real quick. I'm not gonna jump scare. All right, I'm just gonna make sure my glasses aren't sliding down my face while I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's do this. No, I lost my chat, no. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. No, not this fucking story. Where's Eben's one? Just 1 second. There it is. Tales from the gas station. I shall now begin the story. At the edge of our town, there's a shitty gas station that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you were to go inside, you'd see row after row of off-brand chips, cookies, potted meats, and pickled curiosities. Expiration dates suspiciously missing from the canned goods like they were filed off years ago in some misguided attempt to control inventory turnover. A faded wet floor sign from the back way covers a large crack in the foundation by the cooler, where layers of sticky spill-off have formed a miniature tar pit, preserving countless insect corpses and the occasional small rodent named T10 Nat. Nobody ever complains about aesthetic, but some providence bordering on the supernatural... By some providence bordering on the supernatural, the health inspector has repeatedly signed off on business, always kindly ignoring the faint smell of some mysterious chemical cocktail that is These sentences are really hard. Hang on, just 1 second. Okay, all right, it's one of those stories. Okay. I got to raise my power level for sentences like this. By some providence bordering on the supernatural, the health inspector has repeatedly signed off on the business, always kindly ignoring the faint smell of some kind of mysterious chemical cocktail that is the defining characteristic of the establishment. Yes, that was harder to read than it looks. More noticeable than the steady mechanical hum of the frozen drink machine that was installed in the 70s and never once serviced. More distracting than the random pockets of cold and warm air that seemed to follow you around. And more annoying than the family of mutated raccoons that lives in the crawl space behind the grease trap. Well, we think they're mutated anyway. At the very least, they must be inbred to the point of genetic deformity and mental retardation. What is this sentence? Oh my God. The Alpha, a muscular, 3-foot-tall son of a bitch named Rocco, has been spotted multiple times chewing on people's tires and has been run over at least twice. But he keeps coming back. That lingering smell, a sweet combination of honeysuckle, ammonia, and vomit, has never been positively identified. But the prevalent theory is that it's coming from underground, wafting up through thin fissures in the concrete that grow and spread with each year of architectural settling. It's strongest right after a rain, and pungent to the point of tear-inducing if you get too close to the storm drains where even Rocco and his clan refuse to tread. If you were to go inside, you might also see the bathroom cowboy. He's a sort of urban legend around here, only ever appearing when you're alone and unsuspecting. What makes him truly legendary are the stories people tell after an alleged encounter. The accounts run the gamut from pretty weird to impossibly bizarre. Like the guy last month who went for a pee but changed his mind when he saw him standing there next to the urinal, wearing a duster, bandana, boots, and chaps, handing out balloon animals. What the fuck is this story, Eben? What the bloody hell is this story? It's fine. I'll read it anyway. Or a couple weeks later, when some customer stepped into the same bathroom to see a man wearing nothing but a cowboy hat, boxers, and boots with spurs, literally grinding an axe on an old-fashioned stone sharpening wheel. When he entered, the cowboy stopped what he was doing, looked up with a smile, and with the tip of the hat said, "Come on, man. Come on with it." This isn't scary at all. What the fuck is this story? Does this get scary at some part? It's fine. I'll continue anyway. If you should be lucky... Hang on, my ear's a bit itchy. Hang on, just a second. Sorry. My ear was a bit itchy. If you should be lucky enough to see the cowboy that may or may not haunt the bathroom, don't worry. He's harmless and, in fact, usually quite polite. Honestly, he doesn't seem so bad, especially compared to some of the other things that go on in this place. When you go inside, you might instantly get a toothache. It's a strangely common phenomenon that no one really understands. It should go away on its own in a couple of hours. If you go inside, you will almost definitely see me sitting behind the counter because I am the only full-time employee and I'm almost always here. You may catch me reading a book because, for some reason, the internet doesn't work out here, and cell phone service is dicey on good days and non-existent on most. If you need to make a call, you can leave and go up the hills a ways, preferably backwards towards town, because the other way will take you into the woods, and you don't want me to go into all the reasons why. That's not a good idea. You can pay me 25 cents a minute and use the store's landline. The arrangement was cooked up by the owners, and I have to actually enforce it because they do check the phone records. I'm sorry. Also, while you're here, don't be offended if I don't strike up a conversation because, if I'm being completely honest, I don't always know for sure if everyone who comes through these doors is real or not. And if I have to acknowledge everyone in that place could be an actual person, I might lose my mind. And we don't need any more of that going on around here anyway. Gosh. I guess the point I'm trying to make is this. Weird things happen to me working at the shitty gas station at the end of... The point I'm trying to make is this. Weird things happen to me working at this shitty gas station at the end of town. Also, I'm going to read a chat or two because this is... I want to read chats for a second. This is ridiculous. Half the chat... Oh, really, Evan? So it gets scarier? It's an email and text message format. 2 Dell computers, thank you for the happy partnerversary. It's the beginning of a gay porn. Oh my God, this is so funny, man. Is a gas station where weird things happen. The first story sets the scene, and the rest of the series you know what to expect. Oh my God, man. Okay, all right. The descriptions are certainly evocative. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue. Well, the nice thing is this website is not constantly reloading or refreshing while I'm trying to read it. That was fucking me up. But it's all right now. It's all right now. I've seen a total of 4 coffins inside the store on 3 different occasions. I met at least a dozen people wandering back into town from the woods, claiming that they had escaped aliens or government conspirators or the like, and they had no money, but needed to make a call, and could I please just let them use our store phone before they find them again. But rules are rules, and I'm not inclined to lose my job just because you didn't escape captivity with a little pocket change. Gosh. This is really long. This is extremely long. And of course, there was Farmer Brown. Yes, that's his real name. He was named after the stain on the back of his pants. I'm sorry, I made that one up. I'm sorry, that was me. Farmer Brown, who got mad at us and complained about the bulk feed we'd been ordering for him. He insisted something was wrong with the products because, as he put it, all his animals suddenly had human faces. We settled with him by charging a significant discount for his next couple of purchases. Ooh. He stopped coming in not after, and they found what was left on his body inside a bedroom at his farmhouse that had been locked from the inside. As far as I know, they hadn't figured that one out. And I'm sorry. I inhaled a bit of saliva and I had to cough it out. Anyway, I guess I can come back and tell a story or two, but first, I need to get ready for work. Continue to part 2. It really does get good. Okay, all right. Hang on, just a second, hang on. You're looking through the list of famous creepypastas. Most of these are quite long. No, it's all right. I think the problem is I'm actually getting a bit hungry. So what if I do a terrifying review of a patty melt from Whataburger? Ooh. What if I do that thing? What if I do that instead? Yeah, we'll have some creepy food. All right. Watch out, chat. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. Let me start charging... I'm going to charge my chat phone while I do this, because I think it needs to be charged. I think it needs to happen. Fuck, where's my cable? I've lost my cable. No, I haven't. It's just got to be in a different part of my backpack. Hang on. How could oh, no? The fuck is it? Just 1 second, chat. Just 1 spine-tingling second. Okay, where the fuck is this piece of shit? Like, how? Literally, how? Is it there? Where indeed? No! Oh! I dropped my chat phone, but it's fine. There it is. Okay, it's the one thing I left on the desk. The one thing. The one thing to rule them all. I'm scary. This is my scary angle. Scary lighting. Right. Okay, now I'm going to plug this in here. It'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. Dropping the phone? No, that's a real scare. Yeah, actually, unironically. I'm not actually a fan of Whataburger fries, but I've only had the microwaved versions after they were sitting in my fridge all night, so maybe that doesn't really do them justice. I can understand that. All right. There we go. And now it's time to microwave a Whataburger patty melt. Will it be good or will it not? There's only one way to find out. Yes. Hang on, it's a bit dark. Hang on, let me just... Yes. Now it's not so dark. Behold, as I open the fridge and remove the terrifying burger. It will happen. Yes, just 1 second. Just 1 second. Here it comes. I'm gonna put this down over here. Yes, behold. Ooh. Behold, actually. Behold. The microwave. I'm going to put a frightening burger into it. And I'm going to eat it. Watch. Ooh. It's a ghost plate. Behold. Let's see. No, that's the triple burger. That will be my breakfast for tomorrow. Oh my god, I nearly knocked over my thing. This is the patty melt. I'm going to give it 30 terrifying seconds on each side. Ooh. Behold, as it rotates and increases the temperature. It's terrifying temperature. Indeed. What's a patty melt? What's a patty melt? It's like a toast. It's like a burger with toast bread. Whataburger meal prep is crazy. It's good shit, mate. I'm also going to take a piss real quick. Because I gotta. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a piss. Here we go. Oh yeah. Is that done? I shall be right back. Bet you weren't expecting that. Ooh, I'm scary. Well, actually, sorry, I had to get my laundry out and out of the dryer and just chuck it on the couch. So, sorry. Sorry that took longer than expected. Ooh, however. Ooh. Okay. Good. I believe it's hot enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably good enough. It's gonna be wet, but you know, that's just the way it is. Right. Right. All right. I'm going to adjust. Patty mode is bomb though. Yeah, patty bomb's sick. Welcome in. I'm gonna change the lighting just real quick. Oh, listen, mate. Listen, you fucking gimbal. Well, okay. Well, my gimbal's just run out of battery, so I'll just sort that out real quick. Just 1 second. Let me switch that over. Hang on, chat. Give me a second. Yeah. How's it going? 1 sec. Yeah. Okay. This one. Be with you in a sec, chat. Just hold a second. All right. Now we're back. Just getting you back in here. Come on, you fucking, you smeg. Come on, you bumlord. Fucking get in there. Okay. There we go. And we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Back and better than ever. Yeah, that light is way too bright. Well, there's some outside windows. The spooky gimbal. How good is that, mate? Hardest part is finding stories that aren't super long. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but that's all right. We can work with that. Okay. All right, chat. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat this terrifying patty melt. It's going to be spooky. Behold. Actually, there. Yeah. Wow, this selfie stick sucked. Behold. There we go. Yes. Now everything's charging very nicely. All right. It's a stabilizer that requires power to process. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I like this with some terrifying lighting. Yes. There we go. How the gimbal needs battery to stay straight. Oh, yeah. Basically the way Kent explained it. How it works, I'm not quite sure, but that's the skinny of it. All right, I'm gonna eat this. It's gonna happen. Also, Angel, thank you for gifting a sub to Backpack Debbie. Appreciate you. And now, the patty melt. Ooh, it's a burger. but it's also toast. Oh God. I need it. It's about 10 US from Whataburger. Personally, I prefer the triple cheese. It's just more meat, but still really good. And the triple cheese is the same price. Wait. You can triple patty it? That's pretty good. Okay. Why is the oven light on? I don't know. Now you're hungry? Get some food. Oh man. That was good shit. The video where I ate smoked trout. That was good shit, man. Look at this. What? Blood. Is it Denny's? No, this is Whataburger. Oh my God. It's got onion in it too, which is really nice. Oh no. Fuck. It's all right. You know when sometimes you bite or you're eating something and you can feel something hard or sort of go between your teeth a bit. It's not damaging, but you know it's just there. It's like, oh fuck. Gonna have to get that out. It's really annoying. Living vicariously through me because you're on a diet. Appreciate it. It'll come out. Whataburger patty melts are a Texas thing. Kiss my bleep. Do they not do them anywhere else? Appreciate that, boss. Wait, you can go up to 8 patties? Is that actually true? That can't be. That cannot be true. You can't get 8 patties on some of these things. I'm triple. I can understand. None on the East Coast, Rabbi. Okay. Anything more than 7 and you feel greedy. Right. I feel like triple is excessive. And beyond that, the ratio is just insane. Oh my God. No. Great. Oh God. You know what? They did say I could eat some pizza, and it's right there. Fucking do it. If I don't eat this, it's getting left out. So, time to be a hero and eat this pizza. I'm gonna do it. I'm saving the day, one pizza slice at a time. I'll do it for the people, for the greater good. What kind of pizza was it? It looked like it had. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a wee gander. Looks like some feta cheese, spinach, and tomatoes or something. Turn it around and microwave it the other way around. There we go. Just 1 second. Yeah, right. I'm gonna eat this. Right, it's sizzling a wee bit. Look at that, chat. Look at fucking that, mate. I'm gonna fucking smash this. Oh yeah, the ambience music, it's coming out of my phone. Which I just realized, it's still kind of like influencing my mood and the mood of the stream. We're kind of not breaking from the creepypasta theme of everything. Misty Chan, thank you for the happy anniversary. Appreciate it. Is it all right? Does it feel right having this ambience playing? I know, I'm kind of like stuck in it now. Yeah, it kind of fits the low lighting and, you know, it's kind of influencing the way I speak. All right. What was my review of Game Nominus? And Game Nominus, my review of the Whataburger Patty Melt is that it's great. It's excellent. So, creepypasta Halloween goes hard. Yeah. Eating dinner in a Resident Evil save room. Yeah, it actually feels like that. All right, I'm gonna eat this. It will happen. There we go. It's too hot. Hang on. You can't really cool it down by blowing it, can you? Thanks, Charter. Thank you for the happy partnerversary. You too, Sincarius. Let's try that again. Ah, fuck, this is really hot. Thank you, Scryer. Thank you very much. How do I cool this? I want to cool this down so I can eat it. I have a partner? God, no. But I am a Twitch partner. And it's my partnerversary, so, which I didn't even know about until I started today's stream. So, may as well keep it going. What's up, Ace? How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Just eating, streaming, chilling. What are you up to?
Working on Esfand. To start working on some stuff. You can tell. Like, it's pretty good.
Can't tell. Keep it a secret.
Did you know he's upstairs?
Oh, he's in his room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to get him.
Thank you.
Oh, good, man. This track will be used for creepypastas. Yeah. I shall follow. How was Knut's stream with a Rav? Microwave food is really hot and then it's really cold? Yeah, exactly. You like this creepy track, Anonymous? Yeah, it's good atmosphere. Black Jaguar, thanks for the follow as well. Really? It is like FF10 Sunken Temple. Sandwich the pizza. Not a problem, Ashnakoi. Good night. Take care of yourself. Hey guys, sorry I ran out of energy in the middle of that copy pasta. Also, thanks for the follow. And then we'll continue. We'll do some more. Everyone's up pretty late here. I might even do a creepypasta outside. I'll get really cold, but it'll be fun for a bit. Got the energy now. If I put on gloves, I can't read the phone. True, Eben. But at the end of the day, I'm not getting cancelled because someone else wrote something weird. And if halfway through the sentence I'm like, what? Oh my God. I think it's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Lizard Wizard, for the partnerversary. Appreciate it. Yeah, no. I'll do one out there. Because Esfand's in his room right now. I don't know if he's just gone to bed. I wouldn't want to keep him up. So if I do it outside, I should be fine. Is this an ASMR stream? It's sort of turning into one. Also, Smexy, what's going on? Oh my God. Holy shit. Feels so much better. God, I needed this. He's up forever. No, it's actually very impressive how high he functions on very little sleep. All right, I'm gonna do something absolutely riveting. I'm gonna refill my water on the fridge. Here we go. I'm gonna refill this. All right. That's come on, selfie stick. Come on. Yeah. Don't think I shouldn't be doxing anything. All right. Stay right there. Oh, don't go. It's fine. It's fine. I'm back. That's not a room. It's a second streaming setup where he dresses like a cat girl and does voice chat VR anonymously. Oh. The secret is out, chat. Now everyone knows the secrets of Esfand. Bonnie revealed. Oh my God. Right, here we go. Wolfcart, welcome in. All right, I'm gonna see if I can refill my water in a scary way. Let me try this. I had to check back to make sure that I wasn't going to accidentally overflow it. Oh my God. Also, Nino, thank you for the happy anniversary. Thank you very much. Oh my God, you too. You too, Rodney Ridier. Thank you for the happy anniversaries. Sounds like you walked in me doing a pitch. I just look like a concerned nerd. You're a nerd, Eben. You're a nerd. Oh yeah. Oh God. Whew. Oh, that was good. Thought you were watching Alien Romulus. All right. I basically have 4 water bottles on me at all time. And that's my routine. Now let's see. Okay. I'm gonna drink some of this. Then we're gonna migrate outside. We're gonna continue the copy pasta. Oh God. I'm gonna freeze my balls off, you're damn straight I will, but we can do this for 1 creepypasta. We can do this for 1. I'll need my shoes on for it though, because my feet will get cold. So, I'll be right back. Actually, I'll bring you with me. How about that? Bring you with me, chat. Just so it's obvious that I'm streaming. It would suck to like leave a stream going in a kitchen, but just like leave it unattended. Someone just walks in and just yells a gamer word, gets in trouble. I don't want to do that. I want to be that fucking guy. I got standards, okay? I got morals. But I'll leave these down here. This here. There we go. Ooh, and check it out, chat. My terrifying laundry. Ooh. Glad I actually got to do my laundry today. Oh, no, I'm just streaming and talking to chat. Yeah, we're just reading creepypastas. Oh my God, sup, dude.
What's up, dude?
What's happening, mate?
Doing good, brother.
What'd you get up to?
Just been gym, been with Knut. And then gymming.
Sick. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know who this massive, handsome specimen is. The one, the only.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Everything was busy, so I sat in the balcony on the porch and reacted to all the Video Game Award nominees, and then we just sat on the couch with the lights out, just reading creepypastas.
Nice.
So I'm actually going to do one last story outside, which will freeze me to death.
Actually, it's a bit cooler outside now.
Yeah. How are you walking outside like this?
For me, it's Norway. Norway is way colder.
That's actually true. That's actually true, chat. Yeah. Cold by Texas standards would be warm where you are. Chat, I'm just putting my shoes, all right? Just 1 second. Yeah, that's actually impressive. I was like dying out there. Where's my chat phone? Just have this ambient swelling used evenly. It enhances the creepypasta reading, so yeah. Do you get that? Yeah. Someone said you were a tank in an MMO world.
Heaps guy. Heaps guy.
And he's heaps gay. Alright. Let's see, that's charging, which is quite nice. Oh god, the gimbal's still on. There we go. Alright, chat. Thanks for being gay. Shirts are for people who don't have abs, says the cat. That's not wrong, Bonnie. What do we got? Alfurious. Alfurious wants you to twerk. No.
Bro.
Yeah, that's my chat phone. It's broken on my thing, so I have to read it on my phone. But I'm just checking my shoes on. No.
Yo, Bonnie. So we were just streaming downstairs.
Yeah. Alright. I'll do this chat. It will happen. This chat has definitely been one of the strangest streams I've done. Like, out of limitation of options, we ended up just reading creepypastas. And it's somehow been pretty riveting. I don't know, I've been enjoying it. What's up, Erg? Drama Frog, thank you for the happy partnerversary. Appreciate it. This music's getting intense? Yeah. It's alright, we'll all be fine in a second. Oh god. Okay. Now let's do it. Let's do the thing. Chat, I'm gonna be really cold, but it'll be fine. I will last for one creepypasta story. No, it's been fun. It has actually been so fun. Right, I'm gonna set up shot up. Just 1 second, chat. I just want to check my phone's battery real quick. It's gonna freeze for a second, but it'll be all right. 43%. Okay, I should be charging my main phone then. I'll do that. I'll do that thing. It will happen. I will do the thing that I just said. Right here. Right now. Thank you for the follow. Rex City. We don't need this cable. We do. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. All right. And out we go. It's time.
Being chilling outside.
Yeah. I'll be literally chilling, mate. It'll be freezing out there. But it'll be worth it.
Yeah, nice.
I gotta train my cold resistance.
Martin, bro.
Sick. Martin. Fuck. Alright. It's cold, but I'll be able to do this. Holy fucking shit. This is actually really cold. It's alright, I can do this. I can do this, chat. I can do this. Because this will be the copypasta stream. This will be the creepypasta stream of the century. Alright, let's get this one out. And you know what is true, chat? Oh, this is so good. It's actually so good. What's good about this is, go on, down there. My body actually... That was a little jump scare for free. No, that was my, tripod just losing balance. Here we go. What's good about this is, like, when I act or play fighting games like Tekken, my body actually heats up like crazy. So in a way, we can make this work. What do you think of this? Oh, this is cool. This is really scary. Okay. All right. These streams are vibe. Dude, shock. This is actually so fun. I feel like I'm on an adventure in a way. put this on. But it makes me look scarier when I look like this. Okay. Okay. Let us begin. Let us resume the creepypasta streams. Ooh. I need to move my chair in further. Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yes. Oh yes. So I should have this charging my phone instead of the gimbal, which will be fine for a bit. There we go. Okay, let's get you charging. Just one sec, my stream's gonna freeze for 1 second. Okay, now we're good. We're good. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually really fun. This is scary. Yes. The glasses give me little shadow horns. They actually do. Also, welcome in, God and Noobs. Feels like we're camping. Yeah, this is sick. Arkin, thank you for the happy partnerversary, and you too, JSD. Guys, appreciate all the follows, and thank you for the subs. Apologies that I won't be able to keep up with chat, as well as I normally do when I read these creepypastas, but it'll be worth it. So, let's see what we've got. I'm going to read one. It's going to happen right now. Behold. All right, where are we? Top-rated creepypastas. Let us begin. Behold. Behold, I'm just finding one right now. Loser's Leap. This one's new. Let's read it. Okay. 33 minutes? Are you out of your fucking mind? I can do 20 minutes. I think that's good. Where was the famous ones of all time? I had one that was like top rated. No, not latest. We want top ranked. There we go. There we go. And we'll go with He Who Wanders. That's 22 minutes, I think, but we can work with that. It's very highly rated. Wait, 30 minutes? No, it's 22. All right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I'm going to read the second most highly rated creepypasta on creepypasta.com. It is called He Who Wanders. And I'm going to read some chats. Then I shall begin. Maybe actually, what if I put them here? What if I put them here? How well lit am I, by the way? Am I well lit? Or am I too dark? I think I'm all right. Got my neck. Holy shit. Very good lighting. Good. Good. Then let us begin. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebbywebz Productions presents from creepypasta.com. You are such a fucking shit website. What the fuck are you... Okay. Presents He Who Wanders. I miss the scorching winds of Andalusia, how it pours sunlight onto your face, toying with eyelashes, flattening dry sand against cheeks and milling around hair. I miss the smell of the valley and the ripening softness of muscat fluff glistening in the afternoon breeze. From up here, I can see the house where I grew up. I can see white chapels tucked into the grape orchards like pawns scattered on a chessboard. I can see patches of asphalt on the El Jardinito, what language is this, road hailing from the old town through the dappled rocks, then waning beyond the horizon with erratic headlights of beat-up trucks cruising along. One of the pit stops along El Jardinito, where the truck drivers stop to relieve themselves, marks the starting point of this wavy trail, all covered in blotches of spindly grass stalks and flaxen sand. The trail is barely noticeable at first. Truth is, no one even cares to notice it. Why would truckers taking a blitz leak care to check on a mucky trail leading to God knows where? But I do. This is how I got up here, to the top of this hill, where I am standing now. I've climbed all the way up here so I can finally end it all. All these years of vagrancy and fugue, exile and fear. This is where it's all coming to an end. Also, just 1 second, hang on, got my neck. Let me increase the height of this. There we go, yes. It's a better height than before. I shall read the creepypasta. But for now, I am enjoying the view of the valley unfolding below. I am sipping on the air of what could be my final memories. He will show up soon. He always does. Like a shadow, he's been following me here right on my footsteps, always there behind me. And there he is. His limping figure appears behind the sharp bend off El Jardinito. He looks up and he sees me. Then he stops for a moment to catch his breath and lean on his cane as if assessing the remaining trajectory of his final stretch. Then he resumes his walk. Or should I say, resumes his agonizing trudge. Years of endless chase took a toll on his body. No wonder. How long has he been chasing me? 10, 20, 30 years. He is slow, methodically slow, but for once, I will not run. I will not wait. Right here, behind this rock, I will finally come face to face with him. The sharp Swiss knife blade I am holding in my hand will soon lance right through his neck bone. Yes, that is what I am going to do. But there's something else I'm going to do. I'm just going to adjust my selfie stick. Just 1 second. Could you put it down a little bit? Yes. There it is. This trail ends here, at the dead end of this sandy trail atop the hill overlooking the valley with its white chapels and its muscat orchards. Funny, after all these years, I still don't know the real name of my chaser. I always called him what Master Borges called him. He who wanders. Listen, I will kill you. Borges. The Borges. I idolized him when I was in college. Many did, but I was different. It was 1961. I was an average lazy learner at the Universidad Laboral de Cordoba, floating around from this... Ooh, actually, question chat. Should I keep this voice? Or if this guy is actually from Spain, should I give him a different voice? Let's make him... For example, let me give you an example. How do they sound like this, por favor? I was an average lazy learner at the Universidad Laboral Cordoba, floating around from one semester to another with barely passable grades. What do you think, chat? Should I stick with the English? Or should I go more Spanish? Or is the English is super reliable? Spice it up? Okay, we've already done English for the last one, or the last many ones. Yeah, let's... You reckon spicy voice, right? No, baby eater. All right, guys, stop Kuman. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's do a different voice. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Also, thank you for the happy partnerversary, Tropico. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh shit, the creepypasta is reloaded, but it's fine. Ah, yes. I had a very few friends, almost no interests. One can say I had an early form of identity crisis. Besides chugging anisado, my only other passion was the literature. Latin American literature. Borges and Neruda were at the forefront. One could only imagine the excitement when I saw a pamphlet hanging on the wall of the literature faculty. Spaces were limited, but who cared? It was the man himself, Jorge Luis Borges, coming to give us a lecture, followed by an open panel of questions. Like a maniac, I rushed to the auditorium hours before the lecture. I was first in line. When the doors opened, I got to the front row seat. The auditorium was packed with drooling chins of a young self-proclaimed prodigies, awaiting the arrival of the Great One. And there he was, the blind lord of literature, walking upright onto the stage with a cane, his loyal assistant right by his side. Standing ovation. He nodded and made a "thank you, please be seated" gesture. Then he began. The lecture was dedicated to Spanish writers. I cannot distinctly recall if it was Cervantes or de Vega. It made no difference. Somehow, I managed to sit through this entire lecture, which lasted over 3 hours, and remember nothing. He talked slowly and methodically, pouring honey into our ears like Segovia's guitar, with his absent eyesight fixed on the ceiling. Then, it happened. Something caught me completely off guard. Before closing the day, Porch was about to take questions from the audience. Of course, I raised my hand, and so did about 100 other students. One of Porch's assistants whispered something into his ear, which made him smile. It is an honor for me to be in front of this audience of young people, but our time is not infinite, he said with blind eyes still pinned on the far corner of the wall. For that reason, I will randomly pick questions from 5 of you. I have never won any prizes or lotteries in my life. When I played poker or blackjack, I lost far more than I won. I knew my limitations, and that turned me into an average, apathetic person, rarely trying to outdo oneself. And so, sitting with a little ambition, I got used to that. Until that moment. When I saw Borges pointing his finger in my direction, that came to me as nothing short of a shock. Me? Yes, a young man. Signor Borges picked you. Step forward and introduce yourself, said his assistant. I did not know what to ask, so I quietly mumbled my full name. Fernandez Augustin Navarro. Borges, he shifted his gray-shaded pupils in my direction, as if reacting to the sudden buzzing of a fruit fly. Fernandez Augustin Navarro. Navarro, haven't I met you once more? Young man? Haven't I met you once before, young man? He asked. No, Signor Borges. I have never had the honor. Ah, but you will. But you will again. Also, just a second, my website has a refreshed because creepypasta.com has 500 fucking ads on every single fucking page, for fuck's sake. But it's all right. I'm getting back to my place in the story. And here it is. No, Signor Borges, I have never had the honor of meeting you before. Ah, but you will. We will meet again, Signor Navarro. You and I will meet again. But for right now, what is your question? The rest of the day was a foggy. I don't even remember what question I asked. It must have been about him winning the Prix International, I am not sure. Maybe not important. No, not important at all. The greatest writer in the history of mankind, he called me by name, and then that bizarre, unreal thing he said about us meeting again. When? There was a break in the story here. There's a time skip, but I want to read some chats before I continue. Appreciate that, Edgy Sniper. Thank you very much. Juvac, thank you for the happy partnerversary. Your panties won't last in this. Are we doing okay? Is the voice good? All right, okay. It seems like you guys are enjoying it. I will now continue. I will now continue the story. 9 years later, in 1970, and there I was, a somewhat promising journalist in one of London's somewhat scandalous tabloid newspapers.
Every week my name was featured on the second page alongside with celebrity chronicles and viral rumors. My paycheck was decent enough for a small studio flat at the Manchester Square. After years of being pent up by directionless studies, you could say I was becoming something more than average. Or at least, that is what I believed. That day, it was early October, arguably the best season in London, began as usual. I ate my chic breakfast consisting of 2 scrambled eggs, ham, toast, and dark roast coffee at Barrymore's Diner. It was ready for a pleasant walk to the office. It was shortly after 8 a.m. I was in no hurry. My route was the same as it was every day. Past the square, right turn on George's Street, left turn on Thayer, another right on Marylebone. My thoughts that morning were all preoccupied with the piece I was working on, so I was slowly making my way through the square when something caught my eye. Or rather, someone. At the first, I did not pay much attention to him, no more than I did to anyone else who idled at the square that morning. Hippie rascals with soiled hair, playing guitars on every corner. It was a common theme in those days. In London town, it was certainly no exception. So here was another one of those misunderstood love proclaimers, sitting right behind the gated area of the square. Striped, worn-out jacket, heavy cap, sandals with clots of woolen socks. Sorry, English is not my first language. They had sandals with the clots of woolen socks hanging out. A common hippie bum, as anyone might have thought. I thought so too, except this one had something that made my intestines churn. I did not know what it was, but once I saw him, I felt the irresistible urge to instantly walk away and never see him again. The way he looked at me, that gloomy frown that made me think of a line from Oscar Wilde, that feller's got to swing. There was certainly something otherworldly about this fellow. His eyes, as if carved from a rock below his forehead, were mercilessly drilling thousands of tiny holes through me. I added pace. As I turned back one last time, I noticed him slowly walking towards me, past the gates of the square, onto the streets, paying no attention to the screeching tires of honking cars, walking right towards me. He is just a bum. No, he is not. Just another one of those unwashed hippies. No, run, run. George Street was empty like in a post-war bomb quarters. I could hear my brisk footsteps. Or was it the throbbing of my aorta against my chest? He was catching up. Run. No, don't be a silly. Yes, run. First, slowly, as if you are trying not to show your chaser that you are scared. No, not scared. More like in a hurry. But why am I? Why am I running? I can take him out in one punch. Like Saitama. But it really wasn't about that. It was my first experience of that feeling, which I can only describe as some sort of primordial sense of fear, panic, dread, unexplained sense of looming doom arching above you like a dark figure with a scythe. I ran faster than my feet could move. As I turned the corner on Thayer, I paused and I looked back, fearing to see him right behind me. Scrambled eggs, toast, and dark roast coffee were about to make their way up through my esophagus. Wiping the sweat off my palms onto my pants, I bent forward in a protective position and looked around. Empty windows on George Street were checking me out like a toddler witnessing a parent in a cowardly act. Whoever this man was that incensed me in this uncontrollable panic, he was now gone. Shame on you, Fernando Augustin, I repeat to myself while making futile attempts to enthrall palpitation to subside. Shame on you. I mumbled, repeating that word. Mumbling turning into whistling, that song by a magical lanterns. Shame, shame. I whistled, acting calm and self-composed. I sang without knowing words, only to convert my mind to something else. I sang so others would not notice me shaking. I climbed the stairs of my office building, 3 at a time. 3rd floor. The familiar smell of typography oils, they calm me down. Safe haven. Shame on you, Fernandez Augusti Navarro. And another brief intermission. I just want to read some of this chat right here. Whew, bit of a scatter on. Oh my God, let me just hang on. Let me just stretch. Let me just stretch my fucking shoulders out. Oh God. Oh. So you enjoying this chat? Is this fun? Good pasta for real? It's kind of interesting. The plot's rather interesting. I want to see where he's going with this. Oh God. Oh. I wonder if anyone hopped into the stream and just assumed I was that was my real voice. Fucking A. Yeah, this is really, really fun. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna pull my chair in just a little bit more. Wee bit more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah. All right, let's wind this up a wee bit. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Sounds so good. Thank you, Major Blue. And I really appreciate you guys. Harupta, thank you for enjoying the stream. Dreamwalker, thank you for the part-anniversary. Charter Bro, this is nuts. Appreciate it, mate. Reminds you of the fake tennis player from the Seinfeld episode? A deal you can't refuse. A Spanish vampire character. I appreciate it. Can I do an Italian voice? Sure. Mamma mia. It's me, Mario. So, this will make a great YouTube video. Dude, got to do this more. This is crazy, man. This combines IRL with acting. This is fucking sick, man. This is actually so good. All right, I'm going to continue, guys. This is actually so... I will give this one in particular. This story is fucking sick. I'll give this to my editor, and we'll just have it... Just have this be a YouTube video. Where's that story? Okay. Right. All right, chat. Let us continue. I will now continue the story. The creepypasta. Sometime later. Actually, I can move this back a bit. Oh, my balls. Oh, I just sat on them. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's fine. It's not the scariest thing that's happened tonight. Even now, I question myself whether my journey to madness began on that day, whether my madness was underway for many years. Madness that creeps in and recedes in tidal waves. Is this how it usually happens? All I know is that an hour later, I was laughing at my own little moment of weakness. Preposterous and rubbish. My thick Andalusian twang spoke to me. The idea of being fully checked out by a specialist did cross my mind, and I immediately thought of Dr. Patel in Camden Town. He gave me a comfortable medical diagnosis like a panic attack and prescribed some white pills, I thought. Little did I know, that day had more surprises in store. The unnerving script development continued in a more eerie fashion when my boss marched to my desk with a pack of printed paper. No, Navarro, you're not going to see Dr. Patel in Camden Town, who would make a judgment call on your insanity. Instead, you're going to do an article on Jorge Luis Borges' new book. He's making his presentation today at the London Public Library and blah, 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 blah. I forgot about the panic attack. The thrill of seeing Master Borges again, 9 years later, it was surreal. Moments later, I was sitting in a cab on my way to a London Public Library, scribbling all possible questions about what I should be asking him. El Informe de Brody, other books, forget it. I knew very well what I would ask. I paid the cab and galloped up the marble stairs to the hallway, where the master was about to hold his new book presentation. I elbowed myself through the crowd of journalists to occupy the coveted front row spot. Quick inventory check. Wallet, J-sack along with the omnipresent Swiss knife. Seconds ticked leisurely on my wristwatch. I'm sorry, English is my second language. 4 more minutes. Forget this morning's sickness. Forget Dr. Patel. Collect yourself. Fernandez Augustine. Navarro, that is your last name, isn't it? Yes, Senor Porches, but how do you... 9 years ago, in Cordoba, I told you we would meet again. Do you remember? I nodded rapidly, completely forgetting that he couldn't see me. Stupid. Perhaps, continued Porches, it would be more prudent for us to speak privately after this conference. I invite you to have coffee to me. You like Colombian coffee, Mr. Navarro? I shall see you precisely at 6 o'clock at the address my assistant will provide. His blind eyes were still affixed at the top far corner of the hallway, far above the congested, sharp-penciled critics. There we go, critics and arduous followers of his divine writing. The attention was now all on me, as revealed by hundreds of photo flashes from behind. I thought of all the explaining I'll have to do tomorrow. How does Porches know you? Are you friends? Were you raised in Cordova? Are you his illegitimate son? Back then, I did not know. Answers came later. Memory is a tricky animal. As I gaze over the valley and satiate my lungs with familiar smells, I cannot think of anything specific. Vague and elusive memories of my childhood home, and these orchids, these white childhood. I misread the sentence. And these orchids, these white chapels and the old town itself. Nothing but an... Are you fucking for real? Do not refresh. Are you fucking for real? Fuck's sake. Someone really needs to fix up this fucking website. I did not even click on an ad. And it what? It is fucking refreshed again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I found my spot. I found my spot. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by the 16 fucking ads on this one website, I closed my eyes and I let the sun twirl around with tinted specks of mosaic light. I'm trying to focus without looking. Alas, nothing comes to mind. I've been robbed by a memory. You! I cast my eyes at the trail again. He is closing in. It is hard for him to walk upward, and yet I see that determination in his eyes, in his tight grip of that wobbly walking stick, in the way he periodically stops to catch his breath and eyeball the remaining distance. I am not going anywhere. 5, 10 more minutes. Come and take me, old man, if you can. I can almost see his facial expression under the heavily pronounced frontal lobe. It is a grin. It's an expression that says, "We shall see." Once I read in an interview in the Morning Times. In it, Porches was portrayed as an extremely humble and minimalistic... It turned out he was right behind me. I heard the scream of Porches coming from somewhere in the other room, perhaps even outside, perhaps actually from the house, I do not know. Perhaps I should investigate. I believe that people can perhaps hear that I am streaming outside, reading the creepypasta, and actually doing this to me for real. Holy fucking shit. That actually scared the shit out of me, a classically trained actor. Mamma mia, por favor. Also, I'll read some chats before we continue. Can you answer this question when you're finished? Do I have stories like this on YouTube where I VA like this? Javik, no. I literally only thought of doing this for the first time tonight. For the first time tonight, mate. Jesus fucking Christ, that got me. That fucking got me. Yeah, so
Oh, that's great. If someone can clip that, that's fucking fantastic, mate. I will put this on YouTube. This one in particular, I think, is excellent. This is fantastic. I'll give this to my editor. It got all of you? That was loud as fuck, man. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to need to... Hang on. I'm just going to stretch my neck and a back for this. Fucking hell. All right. Okay. That was a god tier scream, Renjik. That was actually fucking sick. Yeah. All right. Eben, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I've got more important things to worry about. Like Jorge Luis Borges, who is coming after me right now. So where was I? Ah, yes. Anyway. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the most terrifying, blood-curdling jump screen, I was reading this story. Once I read in an interview in the Morning Times. In it, Borges was portrayed as extremely humble and minimalistic. His house was depicted as a perfectly organized space with easy access to everything. Books on the shelves, judging from the aberration of the columnists. There were a lot of them. They were organized by theme and title. Dictionaries and encyclopedias were grouped together on the same rack, so we could find them easily. In another article, dated 1966, I read that when Borges traveled, and those travels were quite extensive, he carries a whole rack of books along, some of which may not even be read. I am so sorry. That was my patty melt that I had from Whataburger before. I'm sorry. When I entered this hotel room, that very book rack was the first thing that caught my eye. I stood perplexed at the multitude of titles, most unknown to me, when I heard the doors swing wide open. I'm sorry, I autopiloted there. When? I heard the doors swing wide open, and there he was, entering through the doorway with a leisurely swinging cane. Ah, Signore Navarro, how kind of you to visit this old man. I took a step towards him and produced some gibberish like, "The pleasure is all but mine." He half smiled and pointed to his hand on the chair. "I know you quite enjoy the taste of Colombian dog roast." Borges sat down and leaned slightly backwards without releasing his cane. "Do you know the biggest advantage of being blind?" he asked, and answered immediately. "The blind don't need light, so my utility bills are way lower." He laughed at his own joke, only to be interrupted by his assistant carrying a tray of aromatic coffee poured into small porcelain cups. Amazing how the very idea of drinking coffee instantly changes your mind before you even take your first sip. As I was readying to go on a pre-scripted monologue of expressing my gratitude and my honor, Borges jumped right into action. "I will get right into it, Signor Navarro, about you being here and about me remembering you. I know you have some questions. I will attempt to answer some. Some, but not all. When you leave this hotel, there will still be some questions that you will have to find answers to on your own." He gently picked his cup of coffee with hand somewhat shaking and took an artistic sip. Yes, I had questions. So many that my brain membranes were buzzing in bewilderment and disbelief. Here I was, sitting in the room with one of the greatest writers who happened to mysteriously know my name. And "Have you any chance read the Book of Imaginary Beings?" asked Borges. "I have. Many times. I read it in Spanish when it came out. Very recently, I bought the English translation in some of the shabby bookstore off Oxford Circus. I read that book far too many times, but never in its entirety, mostly starting on a random page, just as Borges had intended it to be consumed by his readers. You see, Signor Navarro, that book was, and perhaps still is,
a never-ending work in progress, as human imagination has no boundaries. I have included what I have researched over 10 years ago, then recently expanded and republished with more figments of collective human imagination. But the book is merely a small subset. In a way, hang on, wait, sorry, there is an ad, hang on, wait. In a way, the book writes itself. In some form, it is a labyrinth, an endless one, a living one, where every corridor and every room is never the same. What I'd always wanted is the book to reflect the labyrinth in our collective subconsciousness, the force that drives our minds to craft, like Minecraft. Haha, my little joke. Haha. However, for that reason, all the creatures in my book are strictly fictional, mythical. Am I boring you? Not at all. I understand, Senor Porch. He nodded and wiped the coffee grind off his nose. That book, as the title implies, is all about imaginary beings, tales, legends, folklore. But one thing that no one knows is that I had originally intended this book to include one more being. A being that goes by its Latin name, Quietus Est. It appears and disappears across many cultures, sometimes centuries apart. Very little is known of it, but what I found was astonishing. First, this being is physically no different from an ordinary human. You may say it is human in many ways. As I studied this entity, I became more and more agitated. I could not stop. Like a madman, I was trying to learn more and more. But very soon, the excitement turned into another feeling. Fear. Fear of what, Senor Porch? Senor Porch's eyesight shifted from the corner of the room straight to me, as if he could perfectly see me. Fear of what I have uncovered, that Quietus Est is not a myth at all. He attempted to take another sip, but his hand started shaking, so he had to put the cup down, spilling some of the saucer onto the table. Pardon me, young man. I am trying to maintain composure. But you have not tried the coffee, he said, wiping his mouth and forehead with a knitted handkerchief. I raised the small cup and took a sip, disregarding the aromatic fumes of Colombian beans drifting down my internal gorges. Pardon me, sir, but are you saying the imaginary being called Quietus Est was not imaginary? Is that why you decide not to include him in your book of imaginary beings? Only in part. Fear came from the realization of what it would mean for mankind to know about its existence. You see, it is no secret that we are all very well aware of our eventual demise. We all die, but imagine what would happen if we all stared right into the face of death every single day of our lives and knew the time that was left for us in this world. Death, not as a vague concept portrayed by middle-aged artists, not as a folklore tale of a grim reaper, but as a real, living entity that stalks you and walks around, showing you a ticking clock, counting down minutes and seconds, getting closer to you with every second, trying to grab your hand. Running from death is worse than death itself. He took a deep breath and closed his eyes. But I shall talk to you no more. Allow me to give you my scribbles from years ago. These are the unedited from their raw format, so please pardon the poor language. It's right there, in the drawer. You'll find a folder with a yellow piece of a paper. Read it out loud while my ripe old body attempts to catch a breath. I opened the drawer, as he instructed, and found a yellow piece of cursive handwriting carved in Spanish with some Latin phrases. The scribbles were short, less than a page long, with marks and scratches, but most of this was very much decipherable. He must have written this himself, half blind, I thought. What caused him to do that I do not dictate to his assistant? I unfolded the paper and began reading. Quietus est. It is said that one shall not know about his own ways and times of demise. The imminent passing is only felt by those that are either terminally ill, and even so, they do not possess the knowledge of when and where, or by death row inmates who are awaiting the exact day and time of their execution. Lack of such knowledge coerces us to exist. Sumerians believed in a certain deity. The word deity was scratched and replaced with demon of death embodied in human flesh and bones, which again was scratched and replaced with entity, whose sole role was to stalk its victim, to inform them of how much time they have left to live. Per the ancient Book of the Dead, which was discovered as a set of clay tablets typically buried in corpses, only those that are luminous can see the deity. Again, crossed out twice, replaced with demon, then with entity. The luminous ones are thought to be either people with high powers, high spiritual powers, or vice versa, the cursed ones, condemned by priests. Also, I'm just going to increase the height of my selfie stick. Just a wee moment, I'm just going to put it up here. And I'm just going to face it down a wee tad. That way, yes. Oh, no, yes, no. For fuck's sake, this tripod is not very stable at all, but it's all right. I have another one coming in the mail. Oh, shit, no. Oh, I nearly dropped my light. I nearly ruined my, how shall I say, my atmospheric lighting. Anyway, let us continue. I will take a break to read chat after this next segment. All right, I will be with you very shortly. The cursed ones, condemned by priests. The reference briefly reappears in some Egyptian manuscripts, but in later writings is replaced by Anubis, or, in rare occurrences, by Horus. The writings again depict this unnamed being as the eternal human who never sleeps, but always wanders. What's strange is neither Sumerians nor Egyptians ever gave this entity a discrete name. However, the latter rare findings during the Dark Ages refer to him as Quietus est. The only depiction of Quietus est was that an ordinary human standing next to a sun clock, which is used to measure... Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? The whole thing just refreshed. This website is a fucking shit. This website just fucking refreshed and I lost my entire place in the copy-paste. I am sorry, chat. I am scrolling down to find where I was. Once again. Let us see. Enlarge your penis. By followers and viewbots at bigfollows.com. What do we have here? Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now for free. Oh, fuck's sake. All right, hang on. Wait. No, we're getting back there. We're getting close. Where are we? AFK Arena, Star Trek. That one is pay to win. Yes. I am back to where I was before. The only depiction of Quietus est was that of an ordinary human standing next to a sun clock, which was used to measure the time that the Chosen One had left to live. From time to time, Quietus est stalks the Chosen One, and, when cornered, moves the hands of the clock forward to shorten the lifetime. If the Chosen One cannot escape, his time eventually runs out. The very last reference was found in Enough, Mr. Navarro. You understand the idea. Now, on to the main question. Why are you here? He drew closer, and a dull shadow from the lamp cut right through his elongated forehead. Quiet as Est is an eternal wanderer who is always with us, the timekeeper who sits at the edge of the stage with a ticking watch on his wrist. The greatest gift given to mankind is its inability to see him. When I lost sight, I thought that blindness was a blessing in disguise. But one does not require eyesight to see the wanderer. What eyes cannot see, ears can hear, skin can feel. I hear him. I feel him. You are here, Mr. Navarro, because you and I are luminous ones. Boris paused and asked me with a trembling voice, Mr. Navarro, you saw him too, didn't you? Cold shivers that had been accumulating in my lower back rushed up to my spinal cord in millions of explosions. Nausea formed a massive ball of air in my throat, and for a moment I struggled to breathe. Desperately trying to cease the thumping inside, I pushed the words out. I saw him. Today.
And then I took a brief moment to read chat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was some free acting. But now I've got to read chat because I'm not one of those streamers who ignores chat going on here and there. I instead will catch up with some of you right now, and then I will return to the story. But first, chat. Holy shit. Oh my God. My voice is already enlarging a penis. My God. Favorite Twitch viewer, what's up? DM Jess, welcome in. Happy duty. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Don't drop the lights, senor. No, we're all good. They spit in death end row inmates' last meal. I feel like that's even in bad taste somewhat. If it's your last meal, you know. All right. Ghosty Bunny, thanks for the anniversary. Lowlocks, what's up? Saved Hugo Calzone, what's going on, mate? You are thoroughly spooked, Little. Is this interesting, guys? Is this like, I don't know. I'm pretty engaged. I'm pretty invested in this. I want to see where they're going with this. Have a talent for this, Javak. Appreciate it. Thank you. Did theater work make me good at voices? Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, there's a great scene from Marco Polo where he's getting trained by like the court's kung fu master, and the master has this incredible little speech, and he just says something like, I'll try it in his accent. He's like, when you return, okay, fuck it. His Chinese master had a Spanish accent, and he said, when you return to Italy, what will you tell them of this thing you know called kung fu? Will you tell them it is something as simple and surface as a way of fighting, or will you tell them its true meaning, which is supreme skill from hard work? Endless repetitions, practicing until you can no longer feel your fingers or the body parts that you are using for this skill, over and over, until you cannot think. Once it becomes automatic. Okay, he doesn't say autopilot, automatic, but once it is in your bones, even the servant can be said to have kung fu. Even the painter, the chef, the writer, the artist, the musician, all of them can be said to have kung fu. And that's basically the same way I feel about acting. I've read 15 books on acting, been through training school, kept up my warm-up and everything for years. And then I've just been voice acting on Twitch for coming up to 5 years now. So I guess if you do this, trying to improve for 5 years straight, you'll eventually get good at it. So, but also remember what Matthew McConaughey said. at the end of True Detective, life's barely long enough to get good at one thing. Best be careful what you get good at. So, anyway, enough fucking about. I will speed through some of these chats and then I'll get back to the story. You're on edge waiting for another jump scare. YouTube Corpse Husband. This will be something new on Twitch. Live VA of stories. Well, I do this. I've been voice acting video games like FF7 and 9 and Undertale itself at a level that's never been done before. No, but I mean, like, I've been putting everything into that. But this is something new. This is interesting. I never even thought of doing this. Like creepypastas outdoors, mixing that with IRL. Anyway, enough talking about chat. Enough about me. Let's go back to this fucking story. Let's see where I was, because the page is refreshed again. And we are quite far in, so let's see. We're nearly at the end. Or, no. Yes. All right. We're like 3/4 of the way through, or 2/3 of the way through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I will continue with my reading of He Who Wanders from creepypasta.com. The following story was narrated and acted by Sebbywebz. If you want more content like this, make sure you smash the follow button and join the YouTube. How do you get used to this notion of being a passerby on this earth? Ordinary humans do not have to get used to that. Did you fucking refresh once again? Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? This is just, this website is fucking trash, man. Creepypasta, for God's sake. Look, rent cannot be this high, guys. Rent cannot be this high. Fucking 20 ads on the one page that are constantly refreshing. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, how do you get used to the notion of being a passerby on this earth? Ordinary humans do not have to get used to that. We have this built-in protection layer, that safety cork in our brain membranes that separates the realization of being mortal from flooding down upon us. It allows us to breathe the air. It lets us exhibit this extraordinary yet sacred carelessness. The mental block that denies the laws of life on a primitive emotional level, even for the keenest scholars. The indecipherable tetragrammaton is shown to us in every step we take, in every cup of Colombian coffee we sip, in every word of wisdom that we collect from books. Every second we bypass the sinister TikTok and hear the name of God being whispered into our ears. And yet we, humans, turn around and we whistle, shame, shame, deceiving our own self-cognizance. And that, as Senior Porch called it, is a true blessing. Those who possess the name of the divine being are doomed. Knowledge is madness. Knowledge is inexistence. Knowledge of death is worse than death. Also, I am just going to check my battery power. Just 1 second. The stream is going to freeze for a moment, but I will give you a very scary face. Terrifying in the freeze frame. It looks like this. Okay, excellent, superb. All right, Mamma Mia, I can continue. Knowledge is inexistence. Knowledge of death is worse than death. We sat in his hotel room until early morning. The two luminous and doomed souls. Our casual exchange of words was amplified by the ticking of the clock. It was dawn when I noticed Porch nodding in his sleep. His left hand was still resting on the cane, and his pupils were shuffling behind shut eyelids. Porch was dreaming. So must have I. As I was exiting the foyer of the hotel, I hid behind the column and I looked around the street. Also, thank you very much, Fishy, for the raid. Welcome to Sebbywebz TV, the most frightening channel on Twitch. Ooh,
I was just sitting here in Esfand's backyard, reading a copy-paster. It is about a man he and his blind teacher are both being hunted by an eternal entity and being of death. And now, I shall continue the story. As I was exiting the foyer of the hotel, I hid behind a column and looked around the street. It was empty. Bleak lights of street lamps, two strange crossbeams on the pavements. Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? This is what? Okay, seriously, why does this keep refreshing? I'm not doing anything to this. This is dude, mate. Creepypasta.com. This is actually really bad, man. This should not happen. This shouldn't be happening, mate. I didn't even touch anything, guys. You are out of your fucking mind. What is this? I mean, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my phone's fault. It could just be my phone's fault. I can totally believe that. You thought that my first accent was real? No, this is me. This is actually me. Also, Maple Trees, thank you for the anniversary. I thought I was inside. No. We are right outside, mate. We're right outside. All right. I'll try and get a bit... Oh, fuck. I'll try and get a bit away from this light. How about that? Oh, well, I guess I don't need that light anymore. You know what? If that light's going to be on, I'll keep these off then. Because now it's just kind of cool. What do you think, Chad? It's kind of cool when just like half my face is lit. This is actually kind of sick. How's that look? I think that's actually kind of mad. Hang on. Maybe if I face this way. There we go. Yeah. Let me just adjust this. Or is that too dark? That shit might be too dark. Let me. I'll put one on the same side. Yeah. No. I just got all the atmosphere ruined by that. No, we're good now. Okay. Oh shit, they're just flicking lights on and off in the house. But that's okay. Can I get this one off, please? Just on second chat. Oh no, it's ruined. Don't chase. Now it's not scary anymore. Oh gosh. No. I think they're actually trying to figure out some things with the lights in the house. Can I get this one off, please? Thanks, man. I might pull it. Oh, also good scream earlier, man. That destroyed me, bro. That got me. Holy shit. All right, really good chat. We're good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now continue the copy-paster. Right. Okay, how's that lighting? Is that lighting good for this story? No, it's a Rav and Esfand in there. The exploitative advertisements, the obnoxious web design, yeah. How are we doing? Is this good lighting? Shall I continue the story like this? Nat's out for a while. I think in her Discord she might update what she's up to and where she is. If this light's good, I'll continue. If this lighting's good, I will continue. I need a confirmation from chat. Because once I start, I can't see chat at all. So, it's good? All right, sick. Thank you, chat. Sorry, it's like a 50-minute delay. Appreciate that. All right, let's fucking do this. Let's do this, boys. Okay, don't refresh website. Don't do it. Come on. Okay, here we are. Boris was dreaming. So must have I. As I was exiting the foyer of the hotel, I hid behind a column and looked around the street. It was empty. Bleak lights of street lamps threw strange crossbeams on pavements. Early October leaves were gyring in close circles, I do not know this word, like witches around the fire. I was looking around, hoping not to see him. He wasn't there, but he was. I felt his presence not very far from me. Muscat orchids. They resonate inside like echoes of a guitar string heard from a deep alcove, but nothing particular comes to mind. I'm trying to shift focus from one object to another, but my nomad memory is lost in an endless labyrinth. You took my memories away, didn't you? Wait, mortal. 5 more minutes and you will know the answer. I hear... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, he's speaking directly into his mind. Wait, mortal. 5 more minutes. You will know the answer. I hear this in my brain. He is talking to me now. I can see how long the uphill walk is wearing him out. But what are pain and tiredness when you are crossing the finish line? As Boris warned me, do not ever come close to him. Do not look him straight in the eyes. He will always be near. His watch will be ticking. If he attempts to catch on, run. But he will forever follow. In a way, he will be like a shadow of you. And I ran, and he wandered, and I evaded, and he followed. He came close to me in my hotel room on the second day after my long night in Boris' quarters. The fool in me still thought that escaping from him would be as easy as moving into a new flat or checking into a hotel, so I did just that. It was some shabby hotel minutes from my work where I decided to spend a few nights just to think things through. That evening, and I remember every minute of it, was my first face-to-face encounter with him. My room, B6, was on the basement level. As I stumbled through the dark hotel corridor, trying to find the key to my room, I felt his presence. Jesus Christ. Oh God, someone walked by the window and it actually scared the fuck out of me. Oh my God. They weren't even trying to scare me. They were just looking for something. I just saw this shadowy figure just go by. I was like, oh my God. Okay, chat. Whoa. Holy crap. I'm getting just jump scared in real life doing this. I feel like when you do horror content, more scary things start happening to you. It's almost like a witching rod or a magnet, or like turning yourself into a gravity hole or a center of attraction for such things to happen. I don't know. Or maybe it's like you're in that mind where you're exploring the realm of fear. You're more likely to, things like that are more likely to happen. Anyway, let's continue. My room, B6, was on the basement level. As I stumbled through the dark hotel corridor, trying to find the key to my room, I felt his presence, but my ignorant foolishness dismissed all mental warnings and turned the keys. As the door hinge squeaked, I took my first step into the room. A street-level window was casting 2 thick yellow streaks of light on the floor carpet. I smelled dust and spider webs. He was in my room, sitting on the edge of the bed with a rope in his hand, a thin white blanket. I missed my spot in that line. Hang on. There was a thin white blanket covering his head. Ooh, actually, this description is pretty good. I'm not going to fuck this up. He was in my room, sitting on the edge of the bed with a rope in his hand. A thin white blanket was covering his head like a shroud around a statue. I stood in a stupor like a paralyzed... oh, God. I am sorry. It must be that Colombian coffee I had earlier. I stood in a stupor like a paralyzed insect. An avalanche of sweat gushed from every pore of my body. With hand twisted behind my back, I was feverishly trying to twist the doorknob. He got up from the bed with a groan. He took a step towards me. Hand too sweaty to turn the knob. Open it. Open! He grabbed my wrist. Open! Run! The stretched corridor of the hotel basement flashed like random shots of a silent movie. Run! B5, B2, B1. Run! Staircase, up, exit, run! Your time is coming, Fernandez Augustin Navarro. A whisper crawled into my ears. Coming! I ran until my legs gave in. I fell down somewhere in the outskirts of the town, passing out in an alley amidst rubbish until sunup. My madness has begun. In the days following my first face-to-face encounter with Quietus Est, I have moved out of my London flat. I had some savings, enough to tramp town to town, continent to continent, doing temp jobs here and there, sometimes sleeping on the streets. He was right behind me. I did not see him for a month. Even if I did not see him for a month, I knew he would catch up. It would only be a matter of time for him to pop up somewhere. On the opposite side of the street, in the next car, over on the subway, or madly prying through shutters of windows in the house across. My attempts to speak to Borgas were futile. How does the blind master live with his curse, I wondered? How does he manage to evade his sinister follower? I had questions, far more than I anticipated. But Senior Borges was already on the other side of the globe. I wrote him letters. He never replied. I tried calling in hotels where he stayed. Unavailable. The books that he wrote, I bought all of them in attempts to find hidden meanings. What if he had secret messages for me inside his writings? The Book of Sand, Dr. Brody's report. I even searched his earlier writings, analyzed every word. Pointless, futile. Until 1983. Shakespeare's Memory, his final book, as it turned out. It was summer in Eastern Europe when I bought the book. I began my scrupulous study, letter by letter, page by page, analyzing every space and every punctuation sign. Also, thank you for the follow. And that's when I found it. The answer. The answer was the story itself. A story that did not require much study or decryption. All I had to do was read it. I knew I had come face to face with Quietus Est like Borgas did, but not before having to go through the life of an exile. That is what Borges had intended me to do. Such was his final and only message to me, embodied with his last story. A story written for the public, but intended for my eyes only. The story was that of the protagonist. The story was that the protagonist receives memories of Shakespeare. Memories that overwhelm him, overpowering his own. He forgets modern-day cars and engines, instead remembering the faces and names from some distant past. Memories he has never known. Memories that belong to another man. In a way, he will be like a shadow of you, Borges told me that night. Slowly, but surely, that shadow is becoming me. That is why I only vaguely remember you, my childhood home. Him or me, no more running. It ends here. I need to have a drink of water. My throat is a little dry. I'm going to have a drink of water, then I shall continue. Harvini is so good. Thank you very much. Wacko Llama ruined. Hey, you ruined it. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up, Chet. Blue Nays. Oh, my God. Bloody Mary. If you close your eyes, it feels like Puss in Boots is reading your stories and you love it. Appreciate that. Thank you, Velvet Eternity. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot to have my scary horror movie or my horror ambient. Oh, wait, here we go. There we go. Oh. The whole time I was doing it without this. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. I'll be right back, chat. Oh, my penis.
Someone did. I don't know who it was. Oh yeah, it was outside. It was either from a window coming out, aiming out there, or maybe someone standing or something. Actually, sure. Sound like an adult. Our office in the kitchen. So maybe. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry, that was really mean. I gotta show you something. Does anyone have the clip of the scream from earlier? Does anyone have that clip? You weren't looking at the screen at the start of your Evan? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Does anyone have the clip of that scream? Because I bet Esfand's just messing with me, but he's saying it wasn't him doing the scream. But there was definitely one coming from over there, and I know you all heard it. Appreciate it, Zach. I'll show him this one. Appreciate it. Okay, this is gonna be heaps good. All right. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. And I won't do that again, all right? I'm not gonna jump scare you like that again. Listen, kitty. Count outside. Oh god. It's good. All right, okay. If you got scared by that, okay, you got problems. So, anyway, I'm just going to read some chats and we'll continue. And I actually have a very...
The scream of Porch
I have a very scary story for you guys now that I'm back, guys.
in the other room.
No, stop it.
Perhaps even
Holy shit.
outside. Perhaps
Right.
actually.
Holy paranormal.
I do not know.
That was a lemur war.
Perhaps I should investigate.
And stop playing the clip. Stop it.
That I'm streaming outside, reading the creepypasta.
Stop playing the fucking clip for God's sake. Anyway, I'm going to be right back here, chat. All right. Who did the Scream Angel? I thought it was Esfand for ages. Because it came from the direction of his room, but it wasn't. So, and then I thought he was just fucking with me. I thought he was messing with me. And then he was like, it doesn't sound like him, does it, when you think about it? No, he thought I was messing with him. Also, John Lang, thank you for the happy anniversary. And you too, Kylie, thank you very much. So, we all reckon it was Mizkif. Because we played the... We played the pack, we listened to the clip, and I reckon if he screamed, that's what it would sound like if he did it. And you know what? I think he's the only person with motivation to do it too. And I'll tell you exactly why. Because yesterday when I was streaming in his house, he got T10 Nat and basically tricked her into thinking that she was in deep shit. Like she'd actually leaked his address while we're doing the IRL stream in his house. But I figured that he's just messing with her. Then when she came to get me to have him do it, and I think you guys saw that, he was trying to convince me that I'd leaked his address. I knew I hadn't, and it didn't work on me. It didn't get me. So he has every reason to get me. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching right now, you fucking got me, mate. Jesus Christ, you fucking got me this time. I was actually literally, legitimately jump scared, and so was everyone in chat. So well done, mate. That was a good one. That fucking got me. God almighty, mate. Yeah. And what was scary, that was okay. I could deal with that. I'm like, oh, that's just Esfand. But when I was going there and saying, oh, your scream got me early, and he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, come on, mate. You're not going to fool me, mate. I'm an actor. But the more he's like, I was like, shit, Esfand actually might be telling the truth. That's when I was getting rather worried. So thank you, whoever clipped that. Because, yeah, that's good. Is Lakari? No. It doesn't sound like Lakari. We were all analyzing the scream in there just now. Like, it wasn't Wake. It doesn't sound like that either. Arav was in the kitchen. East wouldn't have done that. Ultimate troll now would be Miss denies it. Oh, he denies it. He denies it. They even checked them. I'd say he fucking got me good, mate. I was absolutely fucked. All right, enough talking about. You think it was a neighbor? I don't know. How long am I there for? I'm here till, God, December 15th. So, all right. Enough fucking about. Look, it was someone who was stream sniping me or watching this who lives nearby. That's it. Came from Mrs. house direction? No, it didn't. His house is there. scream came from here, but the scream came from really close. Like if you just went down those stairs there, it sounded like it came from there. That's like really fucking close, man. So, but you know, he would have known that as well. You asked for Kari to come scare me? Oh my God, like Kari's already scared me. All right, enough fucking about chat. Enough fucking about. We need to finish the story. We need to finish this copy paster. Could have rebirthed of the server. He got my ass for sure. John, he fucking got me. So I think we've established that. I'm actually happy because you know what? I actually felt bad that he didn't get me yesterday. I actually felt bad. I was like, oh damn, I kind of actually was hoping for a proper reaction where I get got for real. And I couldn't give it to him because I knew I hadn't leaked his address. So yeah. Yelling like that by a neighbor's house is risky business. I'm surprised no one else heard it, but I think Esfand was on the phone the whole time. So, all right, enough talking about chat. Let's finish the story. No, that's actually good. I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy you got me in the end because I felt bad about yesterday. All right, enough fucking about. Let's do this. It's time. How's this sound? Can you hear this on stream? I think you can.
A few more minutes. I say to myself as I look at the watch. There he is. He's out of breath, beaten, tired, bent by the weight of his own arid body. One last push, old man. One last push, and we will meet. I am hiding behind the rock. His footsteps on gravel and sand. I could tell him from any other footsteps in the world. He's breathing, he's wheezing and crackling. I am counting to 5. He knows where I am, but he is too tired to take the last step. Let me take that step for you. I am staring into his face, wrinkled like leaves of an ancient scroll. Time's up. Quiet as est, I am telling him. He is not fighting back, and my Swiss blade finds a comfy spot between his Adam's apple. I am going to finish him now. Popping sounds are coming out of his flabby throat. What are you trying to tell me, old man? Let me hear your last words. I am easing the pressure to let him talk. But the sounds that come out are not words, but laughter. You are confused, he says. You've got it all wrong. Let me help you understand. I am letting him sit up. He is coughing blood. One wrong move and he is dead. He wipes the blood off his lips and nods in understanding. All my life I have followed you. He begins slowly. It's a miracle I have come this far, lived this long. Ever since I left Cordoba,
Shit, I thought that someone was behind me and I realized it's just my own. It's me just holding my own phone. God, I actually am jump scared, sorry. Ever since I left Cordoba, I was a ticking time bomb. I was diagnosed as suicidal. Doctor after doctor, therapy, specialist, prescription, yoga, I have tried them all. Some helped for a while, and the disease subsided, but then trod back with a new, stronger wave. It is this disease that nests here, and he points to his head, forcing me to look for a way to end my own life. It all began in London, on that morning when I was sitting on the bench in the middle of that square, feeling the disease gnawing on my brain. My first attempt was in that hotel, room B6. I sat on the bed in that dark room for hours with a rope in my hand and a blanket over my head. Death opened the door and stood above me in the darkness of the room. Oh, how I wanted my pain to end. But
was not meant to be. Not then, not there. I had to live on. Ever since that day, it was a cat and a mouse game between us. I chased the death, and death would always slip away. Until now. He pauses, rubbing his flabby neck, and points his finger down the valley and continues. I was born in that house. I remember every moment of my childhood. My parents, my toys, my school. I remember playing hide and seek with my cousins in Muscat Gardens and dozing off to Sunday clergy in that white chapel. I remember Eastern rugs being washed on the street and the smell of grapes. My name is Fernandez Auguste Navarro, and you have no true name, but they call you Quietus Est, the one who wanders. Filaments of scorching infernos have been ignited all over me. The fire sets off inside my eyelids, spreading all over to my facial pores and trickling down my body. Lies! Imbecile lies! I roar at him. Look at me, he says. I am an old man, and you, strong, young, as you always will be. You have not aged. Now, think more. What do you remember of your childhood? Shakespearean memories of random sounds and smells are all you have gained from me. Master Borges knew who you were. He cracked you, and then he tricked you. He made you think that you were me. That was his way of evading you, by not revealing you the truth until his final breath, final book, final story. You, the one who wanders. Those memories you have, those are my memories. And now I have told you who you really are. You must finally finish me. Also, it's a cruisy baby. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to Sebbywebz. Raiders, welcome in. I am currently reading some copy-pastas while sitting in Esfand's backyard while Milskiff jump scares me quite successfully, I must say. He actually scared the shit out of me. And also my chat as well. Well done. It was well deserved. Since I did not fall for his scheme yesterday. But anyway, enough fucking about. Let me continue the story. I have heard enough of his fibs. I am throwing my knife away. I shall not require any blades to finish him. With my hands clenched around his thin neck, I am strangling him. I hear him squeal as the grip tightens. I hear the cracking of neck bones between my thumbs. I hear him gulping in warm convulsions. He looks peaceful. I sit on his chest and watch the last breath picked by the wind, carried down the valley to the gardens, passing by the white chapel and the house where he grew up. The scorching wind of Andalusia is pouring sunlight onto his face, toying with eyelashes, pounding on cheeks and guiding through hair. He must have missed the smell of the valley and the ripening softness of a muscat fluff glistening in the air. I am rewinding my wristwatch and walking downhill along the wavy trail, my thumb still sore from killing. I am taking small steps sideways. Once I reach El Jardinito Road, I will hop on the first bus, and from there I will travel west or north. Destination will never matter. Anywhere is where the roads will take me. Me, the one who wanders.
And scene. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for enjoying the reading of The Man Who Wanders from creepypasta.com. A very highly rated creepypasta. And yes, I hope you enjoyed the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying the voice acting of Sebbywebz TV. Kupo. You guys see the red eyes behind me? Oh no, those are, my God, don't do that, chat. That's just, those are lights of, okay, enough of this horse crap. Let's get some friendly, non-scary music on, and then I'll read chats, all right? I'll fucking read your chats, mate. Because that was a lot of fun. I actually can't believe there was a real jump scare. That's fucking terrifying. All right, let's get this one on. All right. Now let's catch up with you all. Woo! Well, how'd you like that, guys? Sorry for ruining the immersion earlier. Thank you for the claps. Samiri, Zach the Fired One, Torsten, Haru Taper, Tenjo, Raven Hunter, The Other Caliban, Angel Roche, Sid Anniversio, John Tech. Could be a cartel boss in any show. Hey, if they ever want to cast me as, I don't know, a character who sounds like that, I'm down. So, Cruisy Baby, thank you very much for the Partiversary. This is too entertaining not to raid. I appreciate that so much. Read some in Asmon's voice. Is there a copy pasta that I can do in Asmon's voice? Dragon Regalia, thank you for the Partiversary. Appreciate that. So yeah. In fact, if you guys are scared by the neighbor's lights, then I guess that sort of adds to it even further. So, yeah. All right. You had a pit in your stomach watching that, so you're glad you knew, John. Yeah. Poor Nat, though. She keeps getting got by him. But hey, at least she's not alone. He fucking scared the shit out of me, mate. Awakening of the Roach Demon. Oh my God. Better stop or poo face or poo pants. The ads are coming from the internet. Oh my God. Thank you, Optimize. Made it so much worse since we don't know who it truly was, Harvenius. I think it makes perfect sense. I think look, I think on one hand you'll never ever get him to admit it because that's just scarier. That's, if you want to scare someone, that's the better play. But I just don't see who else it could be. It's like what is no, you know that what is it? Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the best one, you know. Christopher Hitchens puts it really well, or maybe it's David Hume who puts it this way, and it goes something like this: what is more likely, that the laws of physics and the known laws of the universe suspend themselves temporarily, just to pull a trick on you, or or just to benefit you, or that you made a mistake? Like, what's more likely? The laws of the universe completely suspended themselves for a moment for your benefit, or someone was playing a prank on you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, at the end of the day, that's the best form of detective work. So, the weird woman staring at Bebo right now. Wait, is there a lady on, and I don't think am I following the Bebo stream? Is it called Miskiff 24/7? Let me see this. I'll follow it. But there you go. Yeah, no, nice try, dude. All right, I'm freezing my fucking ass off, guys. Let me put some music on here. There we go. This is good and fun, Eris. This is actually so sick. People see something and think aliens. Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, and this is what's quite interesting about VR in terms of horror, is VR is not real. You know you're wearing a headset, and yet it's so immersive. The screen is literally a half inch away from your eyes, that things can believably get this close to you in a way they can't. If you're sitting in front of a screen, that's as close as it can get. So they get this close, and you can't, if you look up, left, right, down, or behind you, you're still in the game, you're still in the world. So even though you know it's not real, it tricks your brain on an instinctive level and it will scare the fuck out of you. And it's similar with stuff like this, you know. Like, intellectually, you know it can't be real. And you know what it's most 100% likely to be. But then there's a part of you, when you don't get a confession or a straight answer, where it's like, fuck. But what if? So, Noble, welcome in, you fucking dog. Is it cold outside? It is absolutely freezing out here, believe it or not. All right, chat. Well, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, and that was great. That was really fun. I was worried I wouldn't be able to. I was worried I wouldn't really have much of anything to stream, but this actually turned out brilliant. This actually turned out for the best, in my opinion. Your first experience of VR was the Transformers studio. Okay, it's for you, the witching hour. So I'll tell you what we'll do, guys. We'll play Raid Shadow Legends, starting now for free. We're gonna raid someone. And let me just light myself properly for a change. My God. Actually, no, I can't see shit. Fuck it. We'll keep the horror lighting. Yeah, I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Esfand might be doing something. It was originally football practice, but that might not be on anymore. I'll find out from him like later on. So many, dude, Noble, how good are the new emotes, man? And we're gonna get even more, bro. We got so many more from like all the streams and collabs and shit that have been happening in Texas. This could be good fallback content. Eris, at the end of the day, I can just sit down in a scary location and read a copypasta. I have my Academy Award-winning acting carry the stream. So, yeah. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this content, please follow the channel, sub to the YouTube, check out the Twitter, and join the Discord. The usual socials, so on and so forth. We also got an Instagram as well. I usually do a lot of things that involve RP, voice acting, and I never thought that this was even an option, man. I never thought that this was a thing I could do. Sit outdoors where it's dark and creepy, light myself in a scary way, and then just read creepypastas and bring them to life, and then get jump scared for real. Yeah, so Creepcast? No, I don't know that. So I also make music videos, guys, and I'm really trying to release this Tekken video. I'm really trying to do it, man, but I just keep getting caught up in streams. However, my YouTube will now be automated. All right, as in there'll be people running it and posting it automatically and making thumbnails for it, and that just takes a million things off my plate right now. It's worth investing a bit into that, considering the situation I'm in right now. So anyway. Toilet Boy, this is fun. Dude, Toilet Bowl, this is really fun. And I will do more, Tiger. And thank you, Eris. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to play Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to find someone to raid. Let's see who we can raid. Kupo. Tell you what. I'm wondering who. There's never really that. Problem is, I stream so late that everyone in Texas is just like asleep now. So, oh, no, I know who he can raid. I like this guy. This guy's sick. Yeah, I met him the other day. I got one. All right, let's fucking do this. We're going to raid into Corey the Guy. Corey the Guy's a fucking sick cunt, man. I met him the other day in Miskiff's house. Corey the Guy. I hope I'm spelling this right. No. Autocorrect. Fuck you, man. Fucking asshole. Corey the Guy. The gorilla guy in Nat Geo. Yeah. He played a gorilla on my Yeah, he played a gorilla when I was streaming in Miskiff's house. He gave me some great content right there. So, oh, my exes live in Texas. Gavin Maisie, this is fun. This is a lot of fun, mate. This is great. Tiger, thanks for enjoying the story. Is Asian Buddy still there? Okay, she doesn't know me. I don't think she hasn't met me. Boldorf, I have not finished Phoenix, but when I get the desktop PC again, maybe I'll do another spin of that. but I also need to learn how to do GTA RP. So, guys, appreciate the hell out of y'all. Say hi to Corey the Guy, and thank you so much for enjoying this little IRL experiment where we sit in the dark, being scarily lit, and I voice act creepypastas. This was just bloody awesome. So, appreciate y'all. Follow the Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Twitter, so on and so forth, and I'll see y'all later.